It's not Bradley.
It is.
It is to her.
We are
She's
done
one of-
gone.
Bradley, are you undercover today?
No.
Witness proof.
I'm shoving food in my face.
I have.
You don't have to on camera, Brad. You can do it on camera.
Oh yeah, I will in a minute. I got to get my greasy fingers up there and turn the cam on.
Brad,
What's that?
what are you eating?
He doesn't
Cajun
want us to
turkey.
know.
I can hear
Cajun turkey.
If you said something, I can't hear you. Corey's noisy.
Hey, this is the working show. Butt out.
Cajun turkey.
Asian turkey. What the hell is
Did you
Asian
say
Turkey?
Asian or Cajun?
Cajun.
Cajun.
Cajun,
I was like,
Asian.
Asian turkey.
Aging turkey. It has green spots on it.
It's got full liver spot.
I'm no respecter of persons, though. I would eat Asian turkey. I'm not racist.
No, I said Asian. Asian.
Oh, aging.
Yeah. I talked to him.
We got to go sometime.
Aging turkey, Brad. Aging turkey.
Asian, like you're getting old, Brad.
Like
Like your
full liver spots.
That's what I said. You got to go. You got to go sometime. Might as well serve some purpose in
He
your
had a
death.
good life. Now he's making a good sandwich.
Sandwich.
You know,
I'll be done being noisy in a minute. Maybe.
Hi, everyone. If anybody's there.
We got
in there.
one person watching it. Probably
It's not
Oh.
me.
Buck. There. Good Lord.
I was gonna say something, but I don't
A
remember.
lot of paper.
Teresa, I know what you're going to say
What?
about the watcher.
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Why is this creepy? Why is it on the...
I don't know
Wrong
why it's on
thing.
the weird one.
Here, we'll put it on this.
That's much better.
I don't know why it was on the other one. It was a little too fancy for us.
We'll blame it on Chris.
Where's
Chris did it.
Christopher?
I don't know.
No Christopher today.
Was this the day he said he wasn't going to be here?
It might be. I don't listen well. It very well could be. But we're here, so that's all right.
That's all that matters.
Absolute fines.
Impact swivel set. Mac.
Mac.
Do you want to see what I picked up?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I picked up tools too.
Did you?
Where'd you get those?
I was supposed to put you on mute.
No, they came from that one
Where are they?
store. Or that one place where we got the
Oh, the Husky tools.
yeah, they were brand new Husky crescent wrenches.
Nice. It's starting to get hot here.
It is starting to get hot here, and the wind is blowing 100 miles an hour every dang day. I don't mind the heat so bad, but that wind, that'll wear you down. Your old South Dakota breeze.
Hey Brad,
Yes, ma'am.
how's your Starbucks selling going?
I sold one over the weekend. It's not like I expected. It's going, but it's not like super fast.
Yeah.
So I hadn't wanted to go pick up any more yet. I will say the steel Florida tumblers.
Yeah.
We sold out of those first.
Oh, really?
It was weird. I got the thing that we didn't really expect to sell all that great was the first thing we sold out of. International sales on that too.
Nice.
You know
Not
what?
coming back.
I had to giggle because I saw in a group where somebody's like, I think I'm going to quit selling international until the tariff thing is resolved. I'm like, why? You don't care. You ship it to the hub and that's it.
I mean, dude, if they want to spend the money, red or yellow, black or white. Their money's precious in my sight. Same goes for international orders.
Oh,
Are you muted, Leroy? Are you talking on the phone?
I'm trying to talk to you. I said I love it. I said, I forgot now. So I did the jingle that you just did.
Yeah.
It
I had
all the same.
I had an uncle that ran a business, and that was his little song. Red or yellow, black or white, their money's precious in my sight. Boy loves the little buyers of the world.
Yep. And then the people wonder why we don't do drugs.
you are famous today.
That'd be a trip. Wonder what that would look like.
I'm already a mess. I don't think I need to. I mean, I drink, but besides that, I can't.
You guys ever seen some of these before?
Is that some kind of weird croc? Alien crocs?
That's those are expensive.
They're not. These are not.
Well, they are.
Are they the Adidas like Yeezy things or
Yep.
something?
That's what we thought they were. That's what
Yeah.
they're supposed to be, but they're fakes.
But they're so not comfortable. Like they say they're supposed to be super comfortable, but they're weird.
Because some 12-year-old probably 3D printed them with.
Well,
Hey, these days, isn't that horrible, man?
Kanye walks, just not very comfortably. So anybody who knows Kanye will get the reference.
At least he's not in jail yet.
Is anybody watching the Diddy trial?
No, what's happening?
Did you? You know, it sounded like you said the Diddy child.
I did not. I said the Diddy trial.
It sounded like child.
Grams and Pops, you guys sell Navajo belt buckle on the dollar auction? I comped it during the auction.
Yeah.
And got an auto offer on eBay just recently. So I have two, just so you know.
We
If
did
you
sell
if
it.
you did, I have two though. So if you comped it and you went in and whatever, I probably did send you an offer. But yes, I did sell it. I actually have two of them. So
I got a message from my postal carrier that I got something in the mail.
I didn't send you anything, Leroy.
Wasn't me this time.
You better not have.
Wasn't me. Well,
Oh
yeah,
no, I know what
it
I
might
did,
have been
Leroy.
you because you ordered something.
I did. I tried to order from Brad too. I don't know what happened. It would not let me order. Brad, it would not let me on your site. I couldn't.
I'm
find
sending these to you, Leroy.
Furry socks. Oh,
What?
cups. Full cups.
Or his socks. No.
No, I'm not sending them. I picked them up for free from somebody.
Nice.
I don't know if I can get that kitty corner in the wall. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. It's 14 inches long, but
Really? Wow, you're blessed.
I am blessed, but not that blessed.
I'm sorry, America.
I'm sorry, America.
Hey, I could do my
Let's see.
jokes again.
Caddy corner. Caddy corner. Come on.
No, you can't when Brad's here.
Yeah. Got it to fit.
When Brad's here, we have to be respectful.
So no dad jokes after
Yeah, no.
Well, I respectfully decline that offer.
18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10.
What are we counting down?
Space shuttle.
Oh, nice.
Counting down the space shuttle there, my friend.
Got to put a dollar auction sticker in the box for them.
Oh, dollarauction.com.
Then Leroy won't go on.
We're sending those out instead of grams and pop stickers now.
Really?
Yep. Every eBay order gets a dollar auction sticker.
One day they're going to stop you guys from doing that.
How are they going to do that?
I'm teasing, Brad. Corey. I'm teasing.
They can't
Oh.
stop us.
I don't think that's not against policy, is it? Just to clarify.
It's
No.
not.
I think no advertising.
On in the pipe.
I think it's not. I think there is a clause that's no advertising.
Well, that seems like a silly rule for an e-commerce site. I guess if it ever became a problem, we certainly wouldn't do it. But if that became a problem, I'd be looking really hard at other platforms. Let's see, tracks. Track. What else we got? That's it. That's it. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be bored the rest of the day.
It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi,
Well,
Isaac.
Hey, Isaac. Leroy hollered hey at you.
Hey, Leroy.
What's up, buddy? That's my favorite nephew.
He's eating lunch. He said much love to you.
Tell him Uncle Leroy got a Mac Impact swivel socket set in the garbage. It wasn't in the garbage, but it was in the bin, Brad, with all nuts and bolts. I kept going through the bin, and I'm working on it right now. This whole set was just
impact swivels too.
Oh yeah,
even better.
Question.
Yes, ma'am.
Brad, how old's Isaac?
How old is Isaac?
Yeah.
21.
Oh, cool. Our youngest turns 21 in 5 days.
Oh, yeah?
My youngest is 17. My oldest
turned 28 today. That makes me old.
Happy birthday out there, Danny, if you're not watching.
She's not watching.
I know she's not watching.
She's too cool for school.
Too cool for Grams and Pops. Okay, let's see if we can make this thing fire up or not.
We never did test that, did we?
No. You can figure out how.
How is this guy? I need this guy to tell me what he did, because I think he's wrong.
Okay.
He's telling me that he has
The whole case is
8 sockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. He has.
Hold on.
9.
Figure it out.
18, 17.
Get out of the way. What is this?
16, 14, 13, 11, 10. So he's missing. So mine should be better. Mine should be better. Uncle Corey.
Uncle Corey.
We're all family today. Brad's my brother. You're my uncle.
Man, Brad's older than Corey, I think.
I think we're about the same age.
How old is Brad?
51.
Oh, he is older.
I told you.
The funny thing is we're all within a year. Well, I think we're all within a year.
We're all old.
Are we all that close? What year were you guys born?
76.
Oh.
74.
So 76, so you're you're a lot younger than us.
Oh, yeah. Way younger.
Way younger. All right, so back to my question before I forget. So I have these swivel sockets I just comped, and the comp is telling me somebody sold 5 of them. I'm in 9 of the sockets. I'm in 8 of the sockets for $155. They do not have a correct numeral count. I'm waiting for Corey to come back.
I'm here.
So I'm listing these sockets. I'm looking at a comp, and the comp that I'm looking at, their numeral count is missing pieces. My numeral count is 18 through 10. I have every one. Okay. He has 8 pieces. I got 9 pieces. He sold his on auction for $155. Should I do $175 or $165?
I think at least 175. Auctions are always lower than the buy now price. I never comp based on an auction.
I don't count on auctions either.
I would filter it just to buy it nows, but based on if all you have is an auction, I would probably go to 175 or better.
I'm gonna go back and see what the what they have, if they have what they have inside.
And you have asbestos filling. Somebody said if they made a Pops Bear, how much would it sell for? Because they sold the Grams Care Bear for $30. Amy said -30, and Stand Up Shaw said, yeah, you definitely need to pay a fee to have it hauled away because it's filled with asbestos or something.
It's filled with jelly donuts.
So they think you're filled with asbestos.
So listed, the cheapest one, but it does have the tray. So I'm not gonna win. I gotta do 155 because there's one listed. It's a 10 piece, and they have 10 through 19. They got one more than me with the factory tray, and they want 169, and it hasn't sold.
What do they got on solds?
Sold. That's where I just was. Sold.
I don't mind waiting for somebody to sell theirs at that price and have mine be the second one. If the sold say that it is worth more.
Sold a 10 piece sold with the container again, 175. I don't have that.
Yeah, I think probably 155, 160.
Yeah.
Right.
The one that sold on auction, but I'm gonna put shipping on it. They can eat the shipping, I don't care.
Yep.
Thank you for your insight, my friend. Hello to Lisa. Hello to Upstate Picker. And the other, I can't read the
We're not paying
names.
attention at all.
Absolute Finds asked if anybody's actually called a buyer
On eBay.
on eBay for an
I've had
issue.
a buyer. I've had a buyer call. No, I have called the buyer.
I haven't.
I have talked to a buyer on eBay. Yes.
I had this old man telling me he was all mad at me, and
They call Corey.
My number is on there, and I wouldn't answer it probably. So powering up.
I'll be the one missing it. So wonky.
I don't know. Oop. Probably because it's not underwater. I don't know.
Or is there a knob somewhere?
Gotta be a tuner somewhere.
There's a spot on the back. I just can't tell what it's.
Light off. Let's see. Viewing direction. Oh, it was moving. See the little camera?
Yep. Okay.
So that's
There's a
working.
thing on the back. That is what it is.
Yep.
Bright contrast vertical.
Vertical.
hey, Brad, I don't know if you heard me earlier. I ended up selling 60% of that stuff out of the van.
Got it.
Really?
did.
I was fixing to ask you how much of that you've gone through.
60% of it is gone. And I would actually say more than that. That van was full,
There you go.
and it's not full anymore. I literally was doing on Sunday. I had a 50-cent. I had 4 50-cent tables, and they were eating that up. You would think the terrorists never happened, or whatever it's called.
Contrast and brightness.
There you go.
Nice.
I don't know, does it not work if it's not underwater? Anybody play with underwater camera before?
I did one time, but I think it was just a disposable one.
Do they work if they're not underwater?
Yeah, I think so. It was just in a little water. It came in a little waterproof box, so you could take pictures of fish while you were snorkeling and stuff.
What's that other one? Nothing. I think it's working, but I don't know like how to tell depth and temp, pan and speed, viewing direction, light.
Light on, so I don't know. But hot, sweaty.
Well, it tells you which direction it's pointing.
Yeah.
Oop, that's the wrong one. Okay. Pan and speed, battery 50%, direction, depth and temp.
What's this up here?
I don't know, headphones. I don't know. Seems to be working, right?
Can I take this and put it right here so I can take a picture of it?
You got that thing going every which way. You want the light off?
No, I want the light on. Oh, the light moves as you move.
I know.
Okay, that's my
Weird.
screen.
Uh-oh, look who we got in here. Trouble. Miss Amy.
Hey!
How was the Metallica concert?
Oh my gosh. It was so
Not bad,
good.
no.
It was so good. It was what is that song? Yeah. Enter Sandman. Is that the song?
Oh, I love that song.
Okay. That is Virginia Tech's song that they come out to for the last 25 years. So the stadium was shaking and it was insane. Like when we got home, like, a couple days later, there was a news article that said that it registered on the Richter scale because it shook so much. So, yeah, it was crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it was insane. I mean, it was a really good show. I mean, especially I could see like if you were a fan too, like, oh my gosh, it was a really good show. It was Suicidal Tendencies and Pantera that played with them. So
These Cowboys from Hell.
what's that? Cowboys from Hell?
Yeah, the Pantera Cowboys from Hell.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know Pantera. I know I like Suicidal Tendencies, but I didn't know any Pantera songs. They said something like, they were joking like, oh, all you college kids, probably don't know any of our songs, but you should know this song. And I was like, nope, I don't know this song either. Not that I'm a college kid, but I was just like, I didn't know any of the Pantera songs at all.
So my question is,
So do they have a new fan?
So my question is, as I've gone to concerts as I got older, it's fun, but it's tiring and it's not the same as it was when I was 20.
Right. It's definitely not the same.
You're like, I gotta walk up those stairs.
Well, the stairs, the stairs were fine, but it was the concert started at 6:00, which was, the Suicidal Tendencies and stuff. And then Pantera came on after that. And then Metallica came on at like 9. So, and then we got there at like 4:00 because of parking and stuff.
You're wiser?
God. Because what?
Because you're older and wiser?
Well, I mean, we paid for like, we were older, so we paid for the premier parking.
Yeah.
But still, it was crazy. But it was like, oh my gosh, my back was hurting, because then you got to sit in those stadium chairs and stuff. But yeah, it definitely, because I can remember going to like Warped Tour, like in my early, late teens, early 20s. And I could literally just go to Warped Tour every single day all summer long. Like it didn't faze me. I could drink. Oh, and I wasn't even drinking. I only had like one drink at the concert. I can't, my body is just not built the same for
No more
concerts, But it was crazy. There was there's houses like, Tech is in the middle of, like the city, just like basically every college, but there is neighborhoods like around it.
Mhm.
And the house that was closest to the stadium had like, a yard to it and stuff. And they had a sign in the yard and it said parking $70. Their yard was full. Their
Awesome.
yard was full of cars. Like they literally made their mortgage.
That's
Like,
a hustler. That's
Yes.
Resellers.
yeah, heck yeah. I mean, it was insane. Like, and it's hilly there and stuff. So like cars were like literally parked up on the side of
Up to you.
like, I don't even the yard and stuff, but it was crazy. But I just thought, that's pretty cool because the Virginia Tech games also need parking, and those are hot games. Like they could not work and just literally just sell their grass.
No, Amy, you can't buy a house there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I was like, wonder how much real estate is around here.
We always do that at the state fair down here too. Everybody that's around the fairgrounds rents out their driveways and parking.
But $70?
$70. That's not common.
That's insanity. And I was like, I looked at Matt and I was like, $70? That's insane. And he's like, well, that's how much we paid for our parking. And I was like, oh, well, okay. Which is crazy to think that we paid $70 to park. But we were literally like, it was like we were at the mall. Like that's how close we parked. Like it was like, yeah, just like in the mall parking lot. That's how close.
So when I go to shows or anything, like I'll just pay the extra if I can just be close and just all that stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
Later,
Bye.
Get some paper.
we went to a Titans game when they played the Dolphins a couple years back, and we got tickets really, really late. Like that week, and we wound up parking. It's almost 1.5 miles away. It's where we had to park. It was only parking that was available.
Wow. Wow.
And it was 31 degrees and raining and snowing, and it was nasty.
Oh my gosh. Wait,
But
I saw somebody in the comments said that parking for Metallica when they were near them a few weeks ago was $1,000. That's crazy.
No way.
That's crazy.
I mean the tickets weren't even remotely close to that. But so a mile away, I don't know. I would have had to get on one of those like Lime scooters or whatever those are and like zip to the stadium.
The cheapest parking I ever had for a concert, we were in St. Louis. We went to see Guns N' Roses, and the hotel was right across from the stadium. And the hotel had like a parking garage, so it was part of our room. So it was yeah, and that was nice.
That's
right.
Uptown and just get an Uber.
They played. It was the Deftones opened, and then Guns N' Roses played for 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Wow. That's
They do notoriously long shows like that. It was, and we saw them here local. There was a festival, like they do like 20. You ever heard of Bonnaroo?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, they were at the Bonnaroo farm. It wasn't during Bonnaroo, but they did a festival in the fall to try to use the land too. And it was like they went almost 4 hours that time.
Jeez.
And it was freezing that night. I mean, it's literally like it's down to like 27 degrees by the time the concert was over. It was freaky.
Wow. That's crazy.
Everybody like on stage, everybody's like just doing this the whole time because they're they're snot hanging out of their nose by the time they're done.
Oh my goodness. That's insanity. Yeah.
My funniest parking experience was the first time I ever went to a NASCAR race. Now, mind you, I'm a mixed kid, grew up in the North. Okay, NASCAR's not huge, but somebody got me into it. So I go up to New Hampshire, and they got NASCAR. So my buddy's like, "Oh, you're gonna like it, yada yada yada." So again, you park far, everything, and I keep seeing these people walking to the track with wagons, and the wagons are covered. They got covers and they got padlocks, and I'm like, what are they doing? And everybody, like every 100th person, you'd see another person with a wagon, and they're pulling a wagon, and they're pulling a wagon. You get to the stadium, all along the fence, they chain their wagon to the fence, and they can put their drinks in it. They can leave the arena. I was like, this is the coolest event ever. No wonder why people say rednecks are awesome. I was like, what do you mean you can go outside and read up your cooler?
Wow.
I don't know if you could still do it. I haven't been in a while.
How are you? What kind of wagons were they that you could chain the wagon? Like
they
that
got like radio flyer wagons, and they made boxes.
Oh, okay.
So they covered them like a toolbox type thing.
So they like welded them and stuff.
Yeah, and they'd have their favorite race car driver, Dale Earnhardt it'd be covered, and then they had a cooler in there with ice in it, and they would chain it. They would chain them to the fence.
That is so funny. I've never heard of that.
Yes, yep. You can bring beer in. You can only bring like a small little cooler.
Yeah, it holds about 6 cans.
Yeah, it's 6 or 7 cans if you're good at it.
Huh.
What Brad would do is Brad would put the cans in. He used to just pour the alcohol to keep it cool around it.
Wow. That's so cool.
My one experience with a NASCAR race was when my oldest son was in middle child. Oldest son was in Cub Scouts. They had a like a cheap ticket thing, and they all went as a group up to the Nashville Speedway. And it was a bush race, which is like the second tier. So like it's like Dale Earnhardt Jr. is not even there. He was in like the Cup Series, not the Busch Series. But there was this guy that was so drunk before it ever even started. From the very first lap, I kid you not, I swear on a stack of Bibles, every time those cars went by, he would stand up and scream, "Junior!"
Oh my gosh.
And it was like, dude, I don't even know how you enjoyed it, man. It was.
Oh my gosh.
I will say though, like I didn't grow up a NASCAR fan or anything like that, but watch them when they came around that first time and they pass by you, it's so disorienting. It's like you get dizzy almost when you're close. It's like those cars, there's so much kinetic energy coming off of them. It's like you feel like you can't, your equilibrium is off.
You think that's bad? Go stand at the fence at the drag strip. I went to Charlotte last year with my buddy Steve. Yes, sir. Can I help you?
It takes about 3 laps and then it kind of wears off, but those first 3 or 4 laps are like you just feel like you're gonna lose your balance when they come by. It's just so your brain can't comprehend what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's my first and last one though.
Yeah, I've never been to NASCAR or drag. I think I went to like a drag show when I was like little or something. I was like in Ohio. What do you guys have up there, Corey? You have like mutton racing, or what is it called?
Yeah, probably. No, they actually with the lake freeze over here, they have ATV and like dirt bike races on the frozen lake.
Uh-huh.
Do that every year. But there's like 2 speedways within 10 miles of the house.
Like NASCAR stuff?
No, they're more like dirt track races.
Oh, okay.
There is one that's a circle track that's like asphalt, but most of it is like dirt track racing and stock car.
Did you say that? I mean, it has to be Hannah, process of elimination, but is she dating a motocross person or something?
No, he does. I think he does like the remote control cars.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And they have like teams for that, or
it's a pretty big sport apparently, but I don't know much about it.
Uh-huh.
I know they're building a big track, like they got bobcats out and stuff, and they're building a big track at his dad's farm.
Uh-huh.
So they must be pretty serious with it.
Wow. That's like, are these like the small ones that you buy like at yard sales, or are these like bigger ones?
Well, they're bigger, like they're not the cheap little. I mean, each car is probably $500 to $1,000.
Oh,
Expensive ones.
gotcha. And they go fast? They go like 50, 60 miles an hour?
They go fast, yeah. I don't know,
Wow.
but I know they're fast.
What are
Yeah.
you talking about, Corey?
Radio control cars.
Oh, I used to race them.
I had one like semi-professional grade race car when I was growing up. It was something I got for Christmas, and at the time,
Yeah.
it was in like the mid '90s, early '90s,
Yeah.
and that car was like a $300 car then. And I raced it twice, and the second time it caught on fire. So that was the end of my racing career.
What is this guy doing?
Wow. Caught on fire. What did you run over like a rag of gasoline?
No, they were those NiCad nickel cadmium battery,
Oh,
and it just got hot. The battery pack caught on fire and burned the car up.
jeez, Corey.
I had a friend. He had his dad owned one of those radio controlled tracks. Actually, it wasn't the radio controlled tracks. It was the slot car tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they had these little cars. They were probably they ran different classes, but one class
Oh,
was
yeah.
it's about 7 inches long, 7 or 8 inches long. And it had a wing kind of like a sprint car has, but it's like it covers the whole front of the car so that when it starts moving, it'll just hold it to the track. Those cars would do 75 on a slot car track.
Oh, yeah.
It was insane. Even trying to watch it it's in this room and they're going so fast. You can't even, I don't know how they kept up with it, but it's pretty wild.
That's crazy.
Some of those cars are crazy fast.
What? I got to totally interrupt this whole conversation.
You do it.
Okay. What is the difference between a shop that is off the road? It's not a shop that says Joe and Joe's Auto. It's not public. Okay. What is the difference between that and your house and somebody just walked that? Did you guys see an old man there?
Yeah.
He just walked in the building. He just opened the door, just walked right in, came over and knocked on my door.
Nice.
What was he doing? What was he looking for?
He's one of the neighbors, but he's not a friend. He's just nosy.
Oh.
And he just walked can I just go to your house, just open the door, just walk in your house?
And if you want to get shot.
Oh my
You can
God.
do that here, but you don't want to.
Did he need something?
No, he wanted to tell us how good we're doing on the property.
Oh, wow.
Knocking.
But I didn't hear him knock, so he just walked in. He knocked over here.
Oh, okay.
He walked through. This isn't the outside. I'm in a corner in the building.
Oh my gosh.
And
There's here there are two things. We have more Baptist here than we have people, and we have more guns than we have people.
I'm gonna
You don't want to wander into somebody's house here.
No, it's not a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea anywhere, but
I mean,
it's really not a good idea here.
he's probably just a little peanut. He was. You could see him, but it's besides the point.
I was going to ask you if you were running a business over there, like
No.
like some Facebook pickups or something. I was like,
No.
what you got going on over there, Leroy?
When the landlord's not here, I lock the doors, and I don't answer the doors
Right.
unless you're calling me, and I know. No, I don't. No. When he's here, he keeps it open. It's his place. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm.
So I gotta go outside for a minute, make sure he didn't kill nobody.
Oh jeez. That's so funny. I can remember like in high school one time, the house that I grew up in, the address is on the side. We lived on a corner, and the address was the side with the garage, and our front door faced another street, but the front door was not our street address. It was the one where the garage was. So it was kind of weird. If you had never been there, you were kind of like, well, that house is not on that, that side of that street. So anyway, I'm in high school. I remember sitting on the couch in my living room, and it was like a Sunday or something, and our front door opens and some lady walks in and is like, hey, Linda, such and such and such and such. She walks in and sees like me and my family. And she was like, oh my gosh. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm in the wrong house. And we were just laughing because clearly she needed to be on the house next door to us, which is on that street. So it was what's confusing. But I just thought that was so funny. It was the first and only time someone's ever walked in my house, you know?
It was not good.
It's not good. But at least it was like a, you know, like I think there was like football playing. I think I remember watching like football or something. So, but it was funny. But you know, we had to make sure that the door was locked. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I just got a message. I guess people don't trust your listings or anything. I have like a vintage Griswold like a breakfast cooker, like one of those cast iron cookers.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm very thorough with my pictures and my listings and stuff. And they messaged me and just said, I just want to make sure that this pan sits flat and there's no wobble on glass. Thank you. I'm like, of course I would list it if it had a wobble, you know, especially when it's like let's see how much it is. I have it listed for like $168, you know.
You're going to give them a wobbly pan for $168?
Apparently, they think they're afraid of that.
Well,
but it's in pristine shape.
I mean, Beach by Repeat screams sketchy, so.
It does.
Hey, you leave her alone.
She knows.
Thanks, Leroy.
I am Amy and her husband's bodyguard. And and Brad's bodyguard.
Long
Nice.
distance bodyguard. It doesn't even count.
He's here for the cyberbullying, Corey.
Of course.
It's a crime in 49 states.
Well, you can walk in somebody's building. It's okay. I went to go check on the landlord. I said, "You okay?" He said, "Yeah." He goes, "Yeah." He drove right across the grass.
Oh my gosh. Crazy. He'd do what he wants.
Yeah, I guess. You know, if you're 80 years old, I guess you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
I can't wait till I'm 80 years old. If that's the case, I'm just going to walk in somebody's house, open the fridge.
Yeah. Try it. Let us know how that goes, Leroy.
I probably won't be here to tell you the story.
Oh my gosh.
Even if Corey's right now in his shop, right? If I just showed up at his house and just walked in his door, he'd probably be a little upset.
Yeah, considering they don't have neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't know, like if you were one of my neighbors, like we have a neighbor across the highway and one over there, if they did it and I was out here working, I wouldn't care because they probably knocked on the door and I wasn't home. So if they did, but any other time, like anybody else, just a stranger coming and opening the door without knocking, yeah, I would be. Well,
but I'm not a stranger. You know me. I mean, you know me through the internet. But if I just opened up his shop and just started walking in, you'd be like, Leroy, what the?
Well, I'll go on record here saying, Leroy, you specifically have permission to do that. If you ever show up here, come on in.
Will I be dead before I get halfway up the driveway?
No, I'm extending an invitation.
How about Amy? Does she have that permission too?
No.
I don't.
Wow. Amy, what did you Brad does. I know Brad does.
I should put that on the wheel. Corey hates visitors.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I have the wheel too.
Take a lot of time.
I brought the wheel so we can spin it. You ready? You ready, Brad?
She had to cover it up.
Yeah, we have a little bit of cheaters in this group. All right, this one says Corey hates skipping Thanksgiving.
Oh, that would be bad. We'll play with that.
I'm okay with skipping Thanksgiving.
That's Corey's favorite holiday, right?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first turkey and stuffing meal of the year. That one you can't pass up. Christmas you could play with the meal. Thanksgiving you can't mess with the one. That's the traditional meal.
I can't skip my birthday.
Oh, you
Oh, I
can't?
can skip that.
No,
Is Thanksgiving your birthday?
no, but my
Oh.
birthday is very important to me.
Okay. I get
I
ya.
could skip my birthday. That wouldn't bother me, but Thanksgiving would bother me.
Yeah, I don't mind skipping my birthday either. My birthday was last. It was the night of the Metallica show. That was my birthday. I'm like okay with it. It's like whatever, you know.
I don't even recognize my birthday when it comes around. I don't keep up with dates. But my wife, her and her family, and now my children, it's like birthday week. It's not birthday. It's like birthday week celebration. They didn't get that from me.
We're not big celebrators for stuff like birthdays and those kind of holidays, like Valentine's Day and St. Patty's Day or Mother's Day and Father's Day. Like we just don't celebrate a lot of holidays.
Yeah.
See, I celebrate them all.
You like
I mean, if we acknowledge them, it's like
yeah.
happy birthday, but beyond that, it's not a big thing here.
Mm-hmm. I get you. I think that you just like Thanksgiving because it is like your like sword in the ground. Like we are not skipping this and going straight to Christmas. We don't go from Halloween to Christmas. You know?
No Christmas decorations until the day after Halloween. That is
what you mean Thanksgiving.
Huh?
You mean Thanksgiving?
Yeah, the day after Thanksgiving. Yes.
Yeah. You said Halloween. I was like, okay.
That was bad. We got to rewind this. We'll cut that out later.
You did say Halloween, sir.
Day after Thanksgiving, you could put as many Christmas decorations. And then I'm excited for Christmas, but not till the day after Thanksgiving.
Right. Mm.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Amy.
Oh, no. I was going to say, I don't mind putting the tree up before Thanksgiving because then you just have it up for, you have more time to enjoy it.
Corey,
it makes Thanksgiving less special if you have a tree up.
No, it makes it more special.
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Corey, when does it have to come down?
Christmas?
Yeah.
I'll let you know. We still have a Santa Claus in our living room.
Stop it. Do
We
you
do.
really?
Yeah, that big 5-foot dancing Santa. He's still in the living room. The grandkids like it. Whenever they call, they video call Teresa like every day.
Uh-huh.
And one of them asks every time, like, show us Santa. So it's still up.
Oh my gosh. So maybe you should decorate him. Like you can put like hearts on him for Valentine's Day and then like 4-leaf clovers for St. Patrick's Day.
That's one thing you'll learn about Grams and Pops. We're not extra like that. We don't put in the effort for those fake holidays.
But for the babies, just for the babies.
If they come over and they want to decorate it, we'll let them.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that. No.
True.
It's too extra for us. I have a daughter, our oldest daughter. She's like that. Like she'll decorate for St. Patty's Day. She's not even Irish. She doesn't even know anybody Irish. She'll decorate for every holiday.
Really? Well, she's doing it for the kids now.
I do like they put up lights on the outside of their house that are like remote controlled LED lights, so they change colors of them.
Yeah.
So they just turn them on for whatever holiday. They turn them pink for Valentine's Day or green for St. Patty's Day, and they just stay up. They never come down.
Right.
I wouldn't like doing those because I hate. That's one thing we hate is putting up lights. Most years we don't put them up.
Yeah, I can see that. Maybe you could do that around your entrance to your drive.
We have lights on that from
that Yellowstone Drive. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, we have lights on that from like 6 years ago, but the lights just rotted on the pole. Like
oh
they're
my
not
God.
To be outdoors all the time.
Jeez. Oh, I see.
They'd probably burn it down now. So I got to get the tractor out and get up there and get them down.
Oh my gosh.
It ain't pretty.
I don't get mad at me. I don't really care for Thanksgiving and Christmas anymore because I left home, and and even when I'm home, like I feel like my wife doesn't celebrate it, and it's just boring. I work, I bury myself in here, and I just stay away from everybody. It's I'm sort of like depressed a little.
It's not the same. It's not the same when you're an adult, though. But for me, Christmas, I had a grandma and grandpa They were called Grams and Pops. That's where the name came from.
Okay.
That made Christmas special for us, like extremely special for us every year growing up, even though we grew up poor and mom and dad couldn't do anything. So Christmas was always super special because of them. And now it's not the same for us. Like, it's not super special for us, but I feel like it's our job to make it special for the kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We try to keep Christmas and Thanksgiving a pretty special event so that the next generation doesn't grow up saying Christmas is not a big deal for us.
Right. Yeah. I get that.
Well, I
Totally
guess
get that.
nobody should listen to me.
You
Yeah,
just
but everybody,
need a Grams and Pops.
I'm just a Grinch.
you're the Grinch. Oh my god.
So I went home. I went home the year before last for Christmas, and it was still the same. Even though I was home with my family, they were doing their things with. My daughter could care less. She wants her couple $100 and that's it.
Mhm.
So my brother's family was opening present. It was just, it's depressing.
Yeah. I get you.
I think this year we're going to do. Last year we talked about doing all of our Christmas shopping out of our eBay shop, and we did do some of it out of the eBay shop.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we're going to do this year, but we don't do big lavish gifts or anything. We try to do a gift that fits the person. Like, I don't want to be a gift card if I don't know them well enough to buy them a gift that matches who they are and what they're interested in. I don't need to be buying gifts for them.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And that includes my children. If I don't know you well enough to get you something that's special to you, then you didn't come around enough this year.
True. It makes sense. Totally makes sense. So now you have to like garage sale with intention to like find Christmas gifts too.
We always keep our eyes open.
Yeah.
We never know. But then the hard part is you garage sale something that's a perfect fit for one of the kids. But at the same time, it sells really good.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Still.
That's how it was last weekend. We had a community yard sale and every house was just like awesomeness at each house.
Yeah.
And they had those Osprey backpacks, those do really well. And it was a huge one. And they had two of them and they were only $5 a piece and they sell for over $100 each. And of course,
never picked one up.
You haven't?
Nope, not ever.
Oh, wow.
We always find the off-brand versions, but never that brand.
Yeah. But I picked them both up to sell them. And of course, I'm like, oh, my kid really likes these and they're expensive and it's perfect because he's going to Japan in December. And I think I might have to save one for him. So, yeah, even though I could get, $100, but then I guess I'd be saving money because, I don't have to buy him the $100 one,
Yep.
I think he thinks he's going to backpack. I doubt it to Japan, but
he's gonna backpack.
Not like backpack to it, but I think he thinks he can just have a backpack and like that's all.
I thought he was gonna backpack to Japan.
He better get a boat.
He better be good friends with Dora.
Exactly. Oh gosh.
Oh, I think Teresa hates me. She bought a dang TV I got to ship.
Ew.
I hate these things.
Aye. I had one.
We swore them off.
It's the CRTs, right?
Yep.
I put it on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, I don't want to ship it.
We swore these things off a year ago because they do sell well. We usually pick them up for like $2.
Yeah.
But they also, they don't take banging around much before they break.
Yeah.
So no matter how good you pack them, if somebody tosses the box and they jostle real hard, they'll break. Like, not physically, you can't see the breaks, but inside the components just fall off the boards.
Right.
So they're hard to get to where you want to get them intact.
So what are you using? Like pool noodles? Like what are you doing?
I'll tell you. Well, Teresa bought at that online auction yesterday. She bought, those like memory foam covers for beds.
Yeah.
She bought like 3 of those for $5 at that auction. So we'll cut those up into packing.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good idea. Pretty smart, Corey.
I do think she lost the remote for this TV, though. I know it came with one. It was taped to it, but I think she might have lost it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
TV works.
Didn't you just say you sold it?
No, I didn't sell it. Just listing it.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, you're going to have to message them that you lost it.
That could lose a sale.
Yeah.
It will sell, though. They usually don't stick around long. They usually sell pretty quick.
Alicia just said, or I don't know if she just said, I don't know what time it is. My cousin and his friend are currently backpacking, hiking across the U.S. They started over in Delaware. Last I heard, they were in West Virginia, and they plan to make it to meet in Nebraska in August. Wow. Like literally, they're like, are they hiking or are they doing any kind of like, thumbs up? What do you call that? Hitchhiking and stuff? Are they just literally walking? Literally walking. Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah. There's actually, there's actually websites where you could like go through like forests. Like there's forests that can get you all the way. Yeah, I like seeing the kids skateboarding and bicycling. And how about, did you ever see the girl that went from New York to Florida in the Power Wheels?
No.
Yeah, she's on Instagram. Her and her friend, they went from like New York to Orlando in Power Wheels.
Stop it! Like the ones that you pedal, or the ones that have like batteries?
Batteries.
So what were they doing for batteries? Was somebody following them in a car?
They get extra batteries, and then they stop and charge, and then the wheels will fall off because those things aren't used to go 900 miles.
Right, all that friction, like burned off all the plastic.
People were buying them Power Wheels, and they'd get to a place and they'd get them new Power Wheels.
Oh my gosh,
it was funny. They ended up getting sponsors and everything.
I was about to say that. I was like, I would like to sponsor them, and they have like my sticker on the back of their seat, like my big Beach by Repeat.
Beach by Repeat. Cool.
Yes, that's awesome. That's so good. Do your cousins need sponsors, Alicia? Do you have a sticker so they can have it on their backpack?
What's up, JP?
They should have gotten sponsors. That would have been a good idea.
I know.
No, a lot of people hike that the Blue Ridge Mountain. It's like from one end to the other. That's a big thing.
I want to swim the Mississippi.
Wait, what? What about the Mississippi?
I want to swim the Mississippi from
I wouldn't even swim my local pool. I wouldn't make it.
You just mean across the Mississippi, right, Leroy? Just across.
From top to bottom.
You're crazy.
Look at this thing, Leroy.
Is that a socket?
Looks like a big snap-on socket, but it's a new sealed poker chip and card set from Snap-on.
Oh wow!
Oh,
I heard you talk about that.
So it's metal.
Oh, that is cool.
And everything is still new sealed, like they're not open, they're in plastic.
What's the price on that?
I don't think it's a lot, but we got it.
Some of that stuff isn't.
It looks heavy.
Yeah.
It is heavy.
Yeah.
It is. The whole case is metal, so it's pretty heavy, but
No, I would do a relay where like a reseller relay where you start from what do you call it, and you thrift something, and then you got to give it to Amy, and then Amy has to give it to Cernak, and then Cernak has to give it to Eric, and Eric.
Oh. What do you mean? Just like pass it or like resell it?
You would have to resell, and then you would get something to resell, and you'd have to give it to the next person.
Oh, I see.
And that chain has to go all the way throughout the whole country.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I like it.
It will never happen, but it sounds cool.
It totally could. You set it up, Leroy.
No, if I set up, that means Brad has to work, so I'm not doing that. Every time I set something up, poor Brad has to help me.
Oh man.
You notice he didn't say a word, right?
He's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go get ready for the auction. And
So it's Tuesday nights?
Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Do you go both?
It just depends on the weather and depends on how good Tuesday was.
Okay.
You know, I don't know, because sometimes they will leave the same stuff out for Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, so it just depends. So,
well, you good luck tonight.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Peace. See ya.
Bye.
Who's going to fill the talking gap now?
No disrespect to Amy. No disrespect, Amy.
Well, she does come on here just to insult.
She kept the conversation going. That's what I was saying. I wasn't saying you talk a lot.
No, you did. That's exactly what you said. You know what, Amy? You need to make a wheel for Brad.
Brad hates Amy.
She was she's perfect for this show. We can all just work and she can keep conversation going and
Yep. I'm just drafting stuff up for Teresa. She take pictures and list it.
Chris told me to ask one of you guys to help me today since he's not here.
He asked you what?
To have one of you guys help me since he's not here.
Oh yeah.
Chris, we love you, buddy. Sometimes.
I don't believe that.
that wasn't said with any conviction at all.
Oh no, what happened? Why isn't this on my
break something?
No, my draft didn't go through.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
My label purchase didn't go through. There was a problem with my funds. So I had to put all those numbers back in again and it went through just fine. Might be eBay today, bro.
Night Owl.
So it let the item go through without pitches, so it never went into draft.
Well, Teresa puts them in draft without pictures all the time.
No, not draft. I literally listed it.
Oh.
Without pictures?
I've done it before.
Dang. I've never had that happen.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
It happens with tools. Corey, you ever do anything? I almost said something funny. You ever do anything dirty? I meant to say, you ever do you list anything that, like, what if you guys list something that is dirty? How do you deal with that with your background or?
Usually we clean it, but if we weren't going to clean it, we were going to list it as is. We'd make sure we listed it as needs some cleanup.
No, meaning like do you put something else down so your backdrop doesn't get dirty?
Yeah, we use the end rolls. Here, let me grab one.
Yeah. Absolutely. Sooner rather than later.
We get big rolls of newspaper paper,
Oh,
the
okay.
envelopes from the newspaper in town. And if we're gonna do something like greasy or something, we'll put some of that down on the bench. And it's kind of off-white, so it doesn't show dirt super bad, but it also doesn't make the picture horrible.
What do you do, Brad? Did you hear that question?
I did not hear the question now.
If you're working on something and it's dirty, and you instead of just putting it in your photo booth so the whatever you use doesn't get dirty, do you put something down or?
I do have sheets of newsprint that I can use, like Corey showed there, except ours is in squares. And then I have this roll of paper up here, craft paper, that you can't see me pointing to.
Okay.
Yeah, right up there.
I think you guys heard this before. You've seen it on the other show. I use doggy mats for like food dog mats, like silicone doggy mats, and I just get my spray, and I just spray it and wipe it down, and it's ready to go again.
Yeah, I don't know how much you can see of that, but
Like $90.
the photo booth here
Not counting.
actually got like that photo background stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually like a sheet of like tub surround stuff. And I used to just use that. Of course, we could spray it and clean it.
Yeah.
But then I glued this to it, so we don't use that anymore.
Because some of the model numbers were different.
This one's different.
Yeah,
Make sure it's for the 8 channel.
I don't know.
Whatever.
it's just something to think about.
I also have a cleaning station back there over on the other side of the room, but it literally just has stuff piled on it all the time. So we never used that. That was what it was built for. And then we don't even bother to go back there.
AV plugs on. That stinks. Get cold McDonald's today.
Oh, I just came from town.
How dare you bring back cold chicken nuggets?
Right?
I tell you what,
Any chicken nuggets?
I don't like McDonald's very much, but I love me some chicken nuggets.
Not a big fan of McDonald's, but when you're hungry, I'll eat it.
Which one do you guys dislike the most? Like everybody has one. Like so, the McDonald's, Taco Bell, KFC, Burger
Sonic,
King.
Sonic, because you have to tip.
No, you don't.
You have to tip.
Yeah.
You don't have to, do you?
Do what?
I don't think you have to, do you?
Well, you don't have to, but those waitresses sure do appreciate it because that's how they make their money. And I feel obligated to leave a good tip.
I don't know. I might be the jerk in that situation. I'm not. I'll tip if it's exceptional service, but if you haven't done anything exceptional, you're not getting a tip. Especially for places like coffee places or fast food places. I mean, come on.
Hey, Amy, if you're listening, Corey hates tipping.
Look there, guys.
Hey, I know that. I'm not even on the screen, but I know that voice anywhere.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
You know what I just did, Chad? You know what I just did?
What'd you do?
I purchased shipping labels, and then I wait. And after I purchased them, I
How's it going?
pretty good. What's going on, man?
What are we eating?
McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
I think this is better than that other show that I go on.
Absolutely better. Yeah.
Way better than that other show. What are you talking about?
Just
what?
kidding. Just kidding, guys. I'll get kicked off tomorrow. Next week there'll be no Leroy.
Guess what I'm doing? Guess
Hey,
what I'm doing?
What you
What are
doing?
you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm building my thumbnail and I'm fixing to drop my video. I just shipped out.
A car?
I sold one hat, the Gulf War veterans hat. Shipping out late, I am.
I think I have one out here.
Speaking of veterans, we said goodbye to our granddaughter on Sunday. She headed off to basic.
Oh.
She joined the army. She's in the army now.
Nice. Did you tell her to watch Stripes before she went?
No.
Get an idea of what she's in for?
Yeah, she does. Her our niece's husband, Bradley, he just got out of he just finished up and got out of his deployment and all that, and he's back and out. And he's the one who helped her get the placement she wanted and gave her some tips to help her get so when she actually graduates basic, she'll graduate, what is that, E2 instead of E1, because she's done some advanced work and stuff, and so she knows what she's going in for. She's going to be the crew chief or the something chief on the Blackhawk.
Okay.
So she gonna rotate the tires on the helicopter.
Yes.
This is playing in the background.
This show?
Yes, sir.
Good job. I need to do that here too.
You just sign into a couple of different YouTube accounts and just play it over and over all week.
My favorite Army show or Army movie is actually Andy Griffith's No Time for Sergeants.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's pretty goofy. It's goofy, but it's a good one. It's literally it's dumb and goofy, but it's funny.
Never go wrong with Stripes.
Yeah, I got it in there. It's one of the few DVDs that I actually own.
I don't even have a DVD player, so. Well, that's not true. We just listed one.
You should watch No Time for Sergeants, Wolfman, because it's very East Tennessee, North Carolina mountains. When it starts off, that's where he's from, and his dad has been hiding his draft letters, so they come to haul him in for the draft.
I watched Down Periscope on YouTube the other day. It's kind of goofy, you know.
Yeah.
Like that 1941.
Next
movie.
week we'll do a live screening.
We probably could play like the No Time for Sergeants and not even get hit with any kind of strike.
That's what I mean. Well, just because it's old enough, you mean?
You'll love it, Wolfman, because it'll have the humor you'd understand. They come to get him, and Dad's been hiding his letters, and so the recruiter guy, or not the recruiter, who are the government guys, like, we've been sending letters, and then the dad's like, "Are you saying my boy can't read?" And he said, "Go get your book." And so Andy Griffith comes back with his book. Tony had a pony.
You have to send it to me, message me. I'll forget.
Who's on Cat Show tonight? Is that Leroy and Jimmy tonight?
I thought Leroy was kicking you off of your other show, Leroy.
Are you on Cat Show tonight, Leroy? Who's it? No, I think it might be Jimmy and Death Pile.
I'm trying to delete you.
I'm almost done.
Can't help it. You got the most eligible podcaster out there right now. Got him on your show every week.
I'm leaving. I'm not getting in this.
Let's see.
Can't say anything. We didn't do a show this week either. We skipped our show.
Let's. I was gonna look and see who is on the Nurse Flipper, but I can't. Apparently, I'm on.
I think it is Jimmy and Death File.
Jimmy and somebody.
I'm on the wrong. I'm trying to look it on my Instagram, and I don't see it. Maybe she don't post it to Instagram.
She does.
Oh, she just hasn't posted it yet because I see the one from like last week.
I've been slow on that too. I didn't even post this show till 30 minutes beforehand, and I just shared the link to you guys. I don't even think I put it on Instagram.
Dude, I'm the worst at social media stuff.
I'm horrible with it. By the time you remember, it's too late. Nobody's going to see it anyway.
There, I'm uploading my YouTube video. Made a thumbnail that fast.
Nice.
I got 100 meg up and down here, so a little 10-minute video. I don't mind uploading it from here.
Sweet.
Now I must list 4 hats and some smelly stickers. Come list with me.
Come with me. And
Y'all had somebody on. Who was that a while ago?
Who's that?
Oh, you don't know Amy?
We had Amy on.
What's the channel?
Beach by Repeat.
She's
Yes.
very nice.
Yep. I've watched that before.
She's way better at doing shorts than I am. If I had to hire somebody to do short content, I would probably try and hire Amy. She's pretty good at it.
Wow. New York City.
This stuff's made in New York City.
I only eat Old Paso.
Leroy's next week. Are you next week, Leroy?
Where?
On Cat's show. Well, if you don't know where, you're probably not.
They schedule out 7 months in advance, so
I
I
know.
could be and then wouldn't even know it. Lisa's next week.
You know what? If you are next week, just go on there and every time it comes to your turn, say, I don't answer questions.
No, I can't do that.
No
I
comment.
like Kat and them, so I try. But it's funny, like, because it's a long show. So sometimes, like, they'll come back, like, I'll wait and I'll have a question. By the time it gets to me, I'm like, what's the question?
What I don't like about it is they always have smart people on. So if you're not first to answer the question, it's already been answered very well.
Yeah.
It's hard to expand on what some of those people say because they do have some pretty smart people on there from time to time. Most of the time.
Well,
Especially-
I don't know about this, if they're letting Mike back on.
I got you. To answer that question, I do the same thing. I end and sell similar, but I eat McDonald's French fries while I'm doing it. They have to add on to it. They go around in a circle and answer the same question.
McDonald's French fries might make the difference.
The one thing I do like about it is that, on some questions you'll get four pretty unique answers.
Yep.
And that's when I find it to be the most helpful. Kind of interesting.
It is nice to get those other perspectives. We were on there quite a while ago. I don't remember how long ago it was. Teresa and I were on there. It's a fun show to do. After show is funner than the show, though. You could sit in the background and Rod sticks around and talks to you for quite a while. It's always a good time after show.
Yeah, I went and got new tires for the K5 Blazer this morning. Come home, ate lunch, took a nap, and just woke up and shipped out.
You must be doing better on eBay than me. Tires are expensive.
Not my regular schedule at all.
Chad is independently wealthy.
Yep.
He's got that Chris schedule. He has to take a nap somewhere before the end of the day.
Yes.
Listen,
I,
Chris is wealthy because he never has to list.
I married into money. She's from West Virginia, and she owns part of a coal mine up there. Allegedly.
I thought you were going to say Colt.
Coal mine.
He said, I said, oh no.
She's literally a coal miner's daughter. Really.
Okay.
Nice.
I thought you were going to say Colt.
I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter.
Where's my Colt 45?
That wasn't bad.
Tan.
I've heard worse.
I copied a sold comp on this New York Yankees hat, and their title says New Era 5950 York Yankees fitted hat. Should I put new in there? The New York. There. Now it says New York Yankees. And that was a sold comp. That's what I love about it. They did something right. They're sold. I'm going to copy it.
I hate to say it, but I think the best way to go is to use sell similar. That's the only way I list.
Right. Yeah, me too. From my phone. Just like this.
I sort of have to because it helps me spell stuff. But
yeah, me too. Tan and navy blue bill. Navy
Crockett.
Took a dump in his pocket.
Took a dump in his pocket.
Censored over here. I can censor myself.
Davy Crockett took a dump in his pocket.
Oh my goodness. Product. They even sold it in the product. They didn't put New Era. They just put cap hat. Make changes, I will. Sell hat, I am.
Davy Rocket put a socket in his pocket.
Exactly. And now he can't go back to Sears and Roebuck. They kicked him out. Where are we going? Rolling cart A. Custom SKU. I got a picture on my phone. I can show you the mags and the new black wall tires if y'all want to see it.
We don't want to see how rich you are.
It's going to be black and gold. The thing's so rusty, the bottom of the doors flap like this when you shut them.
Here you go, Leroy. Those are the big rolls we get from the newspaper for $10 a roll.
Oh. Nice.
This is everything.
8 ounces, 864. The standard hat box. Do y'all promote?
Yep, I do.
Yeah, we gotta go with the flow.
Well, I know some people are against it. Gotta pay to play.
Yep. I want my stuff.
I promote everything.
Good job.
I promote everything at 33%.
I beat 38.
It's easier to do your taxes that way.
Okay.
No, have you ever tried to promote higher? Think I did that before. I promoted something at like 15%, thinking it was going to sell better.
We've tested promoting at higher. I mean, at one point we were up to like 12%, but
Right now, I'm at 5%.
we are
Yeah.
reconsidering some of our promotion stuff right now because we're selling a lot more high ticket stuff. That's you go look it up and there's only 2 or 3 of them listed.
So I'll do like 2%.
Oh, that's the thing. We have one promotion that just every item we add just automatically gets added to it.
So I have a couple of different promotions. They're at the dynamic ad rate, but I have one for like lower price things, and then I have one for like 16 up to whatever, and then anything that's like anything over like 120, 100 or 125 or something. I don't have any promoted. I don't have a promoted rule set up, so I can either choose not to do it if it's something that doesn't need it, or do a little something on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some with ours because I mean some of the stuff we're listing is in like I think we even have some in the like 600 plus range, and I don't want to be paying 8% on that.
No.
Yeah. Well, just set you a rule on your promoted where it's it's only up to a certain dollar amount, and then anything over that you can.
That's
You know.
probably a bad rule.
We're not smart like you, Brad. We don't know how to do that stuff.
All right, Leroy.
That's why I'm here.
We've got a whole stack of old vintage Snap-on wrenches.
Oh, that's what I'm doing right now. Snap-on too. Ooh.
How do you date that again?
There's a weird that one. Those might not have dates on them. Those old ones don't have dates on them usually.
All right.
So look at. I don't have a wrench in front of me. I have a socket though. If you look, it will say. See, this one doesn't, but it will say USA. After USA, there will be a little weird number.
It's not very weird. It's just one.
Yeah, but it's a different style one. There's different styles. So
Yep.
now you have to go on that date code, and you're gonna find out what date it is.
Let's see.
It's still a different style. Is that Snap-on too?
That's Snap-on brake tool. Yep.
Yeah. That's funny. I'm doing Snap-on miscellaneous lot too.
Spell out. I did a test with the promotion one time many moons ago, and I took one of my high dollar items, promoted at 90% on Monday. And that weekend I was going to Winston-Salem, and on the side of the interstate there was a billboard showing my item on eBay.
You're so funny.
Keeping it low.
They were still rolling it up, but it was up there. This hat's made in the USA. D Long Sportswear. Wow. You got a fishing net in it. What's that about? You can catch some minnows.
Wait, is that where Chris was going? Was it his fishing trip this week?
USA.
I don't even know.
There's a pouting reunion. So he's at the pouting reunion. It's sort of like the pity party. He's at a pity party.
Guy gets crap even when he's not here.
I mean, there's no better way.
Oh, this one doesn't have a date code. That number after the USA is not the date. It's a 15/16 and a 1 inch. The one is just the 1
Yeah.
inch.
Yeah, there's no date code. So then now you have to go and ask Google if there's no date code. What year is it? Hey, it's not worth it.
No, it's like
No.
a $20 wrench.
Yeah.
But I have the 1 1/16, 1 1/4 to go with it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and the 7/8 and 3/4. We got a partial set here, and 11/16 and 5/8. So we got a 4-piece set.
We're having a party.
We're gonna fix the neighbor's lawnmower.
I think everything he has is too big to fix the neighbor's lawnmower.
Oh, that I don't know. Oh,
Take
that
the blade
5/8
off.
might work. Yep, get the blade off of it at least.
Yeah. Wear you some welding gloves. Make sure it's not running first. Is it turned off? I'm gonna list this Raiders hat for $90 because it's made in the USA. Vintage, baby. I'm going fishing. Chris ain't the only one going fishing. Put that on Becky. She's bold.
Hey, Becky.
Look at her. Will you look at it?
Ain't she beautiful?
Look at that. There.
Oh, hot Becky.
Oh, Brad, I sold the Playmobil, or Melissa did.
Oh,
200.
The big one?
Yeah, $280, and it's going to Texas.
Nice.
They said shipping was $107, and if we lower it somehow, they would buy it today. So I knocked 5 pounds off.
What's with everybody bidding up the Playmobil in your auction the other night, Corey? I didn't realize there's that many people. I need to throw some little bags together, do an auction.
Apparently, they went pretty decent.
Yeah, they did. They beat me on them.
I wasn't upset about it.
I was trying to get them, but I think LaDonna wound up.
I think she did. Yep. See, we just got to go in there and say, Brad wants these, and then everybody bids it up.
Yeah.
I don't think she wanted them. I just don't think she liked you very much.
So I wonder. Hey, LaDonna made a nice little Instagram post about me.
Did she?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to sell these separately. I think I just want to lot them up.
I concur, Captain.
She did a video about how she always does videos about how not to pack. She thought it would be proper to do one about how to pack. And so she showed what I shipped her. I appreciate it, LaDonna.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches.
Well, New River Shrine Club hat. Google Lens went for this hat where eBay Lens did not, and that's okay.
I find that happens a lot.
It's only 5% of the time with me, but I got standard normal board games and CDs and stuff.
DME Ephemera says Chris was picketed outside the USPS office for his, or UPS office for his label issues. He might have been.
Oh, I put rope in the title. This is very motivational right here. You know that?
What's that?
Picking on Chris?
Getting together and actually working.
Don't say the W word.
That was made in the USA too. The second Americas.
Knock, knock. Guess who's here?
Who?
Chris.
What are y'all doing, man?
Oh man, you couldn't stay away, could you?
Well, we just got back in, and I thought I'd jump on and say hey to everyone. We
Got back in where?
From the lake. We been fishing, and so we come in to get some lunch, and then we're gonna go back out here shortly.
It's gonna be like, what are you quitting for?
Well, that's number one. It's hot and they ain't biting right now, so you know. But yeah, we gonna get some lunch, and then we'll head back out. What are you guys doing?
Working.
Y'all miss me?
Well, I ain't gonna go that far. Looks like you're having more fun than us, though.
What's that?
Looks like you're having more fun than us, though.
Oh yeah, Marvin. He caught a 13-pound and I think another 7-pound catfish under the bridge this morning. So
Nice.
yeah, we caught 15 big, good hand size, bigger shell cracker and brim yesterday. So that's good. It finally quit raining down here, so we was able to hit the water about 1 o'clock and we fished till dark. Where'd Leroy go?
Somebody's printing shipping labels.
Well, Leroy hurt my feelings. He always leaves when I come on.
I'm here for you.
He leaves when I
Thank you,
come
Chad.
to.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
He gonna make me think he don't like me no more.
Well, you can't please everybody, Chris.
I know it. That's what Brad keeps telling me. Brad keeps telling me I can't please everybody, so it is what it is. What are you doing, Brad? I can't see what you're doing. Can you even hear me?
I can hear you.
I think Brad must be muted.
Oh, he's muted? Okay.
He's
Oh,
running
he's got
a
a blow
blow
dryer.
He's shrink wrapping something so he can sell it as
okay.
new, even though it's not.
Yeah.
Cheater.
Well, I just want to jump on here and say hello. I didn't forget about you guys.
Well, hello to you.
Yeah.
Some more
I think we coming back either tomorrow or the next day. So I can't remember what he told me a while ago.
He's camping.
Really?
No, we staying in this thing right here, this cabin like thing.
You got Tammy with you?
No. I got my pastor friend from Georgia. We down here fishing at Lake Santee in South Carolina. Huge lake down here. Look, she's got mad and left. Huh?
Out there taking vacations.
Yeah. She got mad and left. This is my last vacation till June.
Last vacation, I ain't even had my first yet. I don't make as much as you.
I'm going with the kids are taking. Well, the kids are doing this one June 1st through the 5th. I think we're gonna be gone like 3 or 4 days with them, and then that'll be it. We will no more vacations the rest of the year.
Oh, is that it? Only 4?
Has it been 3 already?
When do you work, Chris?
When do I work?
You were on vacation a couple weeks ago, weren't you?
What's that, Brad?
You were on vacation a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's right. I went with Austin down to Buford, and then me and Tammy went to Myrtle Beach, and then that's
It's
right.
been so long ago, you already forgot about it.
Yeah, so this is like a fish camp. See, here's all the little houses
Oh,
and stuff.
it don't count towards real vacation then.
And then this is the one we're staying in right here. And then, of course, the boat's down here in the water right now, about in the dock. But, yeah.
Must be tough over there.
What's that?
Must be tough over there.
Oh man, it's hard work, man. This is hard work. It's hot. You know, I mean, it's just too hot to do anything. But yeah, it's this the place here, you know, and then there's the water back there. This lake is like really, really huge. If you ever look at it on the map, it doesn't know justice. Like the I-95 bridge that goes over. That's where we caught some big catfish under there this morning. It's like
Did you bring a boat?
they call it 2 Mile Bridge. What's that?
Did you bring a boat, or are you just shore fishing?
No, well, we're in a boat. Yeah, we get in a boat. You have to get in the boat to go in the swamp over here. That's where we like doing our fishing is in the swamp. So,
I don't know.
all right. Well, y'all can tell Leroy he can come back on since he wants to be a pain in the neck and not say hey to me. Because I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go in here and eat some lunch.
All right, enjoy the sandwich.
Order some wings.
Wings for lunch.
Yes, got some wings. Hot wings. Going to eat some hot wings.
It's too hot for hot wings.
That sounds
Need
good.
a boat sandwich.
Yeah. Hey, y'all have a good one, man.
See you, Chris.
You too.
Good to see you, Chad.
See ya. Take care.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Later, dude.
Later. Bye.
Blue Ridge.
Hey, guys.
Blue Ridge Hat Cap Company.
You just missed some guy, Leroy.
Yeah, I had a glitch in the computer for some reason, but then when I heard you guys picking on him, I decided to come back and help. We love you, Chris. Stop being a big baby. I just want to know what kind of fishing trip are you on that you can order chicken wings? Apparently, you're not that far in the wilderness.
Is that the guy that signs all the checks around here?
There's a check.
I get a pink check right before they fire me.
Speaking of checks, I just gave Uncle Sam a bunch of money.
Yeah, for.
He wants taxes.
Oh, he's always whining, ain't he?
Yeah. He's like, hey, would you like to give me $5,000? And I was like, no, I don't want to.
Not really.
He's like, I'll take it anyway, though. I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
What is that called? Garnish your salads or your food?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Garnish your wages.
I'll put some garnish on my salad. He's gonna garnish my little salad.
I'll shut my eBay store down. They can't find me.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my goodness. Well, I've listed 5, 6 hats. Now I got stickers. Eureka. From the Eureka Vacuum Cleaner Company, we give you self-adhesive scented stickers. I just sold a Halloween. I just sold a Halloween mask. I sold Christmas yesterday, and it's a Wolfman, California. That's good stuff. Yeah, boy. Well.
So what should we talk about, gentlemen? I feel like I'm too busy working. We got to distract ourselves from that. What do you want to talk about, Leroy?
Let's talk about Chris. How we're all proud of him that he's working very hard and he's fishing.
Look, every parent has that one kid they're disappointed in. Not abnormal.
I want to know what's wrong with my eBay.
That probably was my parents.
My eBay is 12. You want 12.3%. You're out of your mind.
12.5
promoted?
Yeah. Purchase the shipping label.
I know something we could talk about. Has anybody looked at the actual rate increase from the post office that's coming?
No, why would you look at that?
I was just curious. I hadn't looked at it either.
I pass my shipping on. When the customers quit buying, they'll start lowering them. Till then, they'll just keep going up every year. But no, did you happen to notice how much it's going up or on what? Because I didn't see it at all.
I think it was like a 6.5% increase, maybe on Ground Advantage. I think. I could be wrong about that though. Don't quote me.
So be careful with that flat rate thing, then.
Locating the custom SKU, Captain. As seen on TV.
I think the only time we use a flat rate shipping is like on our live shows. Other than that, we're usually running calculated, so it shouldn't be too hard. I would hope.
Yeah. So this is the one thing. Since we're talking about shipping, this is the one thing about the dollar auction that I wish that you could do. I wish that you could do the progressive shipping with calculated shipping, but I don't think you can yet. Can you?
I think you can.
Can you?
Teresa?
What?
Because I tried to do it the other week and it wasn't set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you. I'm pretty sure you can.
Can you?
I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure you can because I think there's a few people who've done it. I think Ink Picker did it.
I tried to do it. I tried to do it a couple weeks ago when I set my stuff up, and it wouldn't let it do it. So
I'll have to double check. Are you running from an iPhone or an iPad?
Yep. But I'm also listening on the desktop too, or laptop. Yeah, because if you do flat rate shipping, you have to take chance that it's going far away and cover that too. Also,
Yep.
they don't have where you can cover. They don't have where you can exclude anywhere, do they?
Yeah, you can exclude. I mean, I think you can include the U.S. or you can exclude international stuff, but I don't know if you can do it by state.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
We do Canada and international exclusions, but
Or are you talking about eBay?
no.
because for example, on eBay, I do for like golf clubs and stuff. I do UPS ground's pretty much always cheaper, but I exclude Hawaii and.
Oh no, yeah, you're right.
But
yeah, we do the same thing.
But you can't do that on district. They don't have any where you can actually exclude like particular places, do they?
I don't know if you can exclude by state. I'll have to double check, but I don't think you can. Which would make a big difference if you're shipping something like a golf club and it goes to Alaska.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see how many items I've listed and how much my value was today. I think I'm done.
16.
Don't give up yet. Keep going.
You got it.
You can do it.
These stickers weigh nothing. Should I ship them in a vinyl record box? One of these little stickers packs. 13-13-1. No.
12 by 12 by 12 box. That's the rule. That'd be some Amazon shipping there. One sticker and 12 by 12 by 12.
Yeah. I'm putting 4 ounces and then 8-6-1. I'll make something up. I'll put it in a poly mailer bag with a stiff, rigid piece of cardboard behind it, or sandwiched in. We can do this. We have the technology.
Maybe you do.
avian technology over here. I've been utilizing it since 1955.
Ever since they crashed in your backyard.
Ever since they met with the President of the United States.
Nice.
Still similar. Good job. Now I got Yalla stickers. They smell like lemon. The red ones are strawberries. Boys and girls, they are. Oh, wait, there's more. Yep. Yep. My son is here from school. They grow up so fast. He's already driving, got a job. He's only 16. I tell you one thing I wouldn't do. I had to make them list on eBay when I was like 12, 13, 14. Did not like it.
Corey, 640.
Go. Hey, Mike. 6 what?
640.
640. That's a good day. That's a good day for us.
$13.23 for me.
Getting there.
I'm looking at it. It's motivation. At least it wasn't zero. Red. It is not red.
Lend or sell it.
So what?
Plus it's not worth anything now.
When you gonna start your Vice Grip Garage channel, Chad?
I already got Cowboy in Garage. It's about 2 years old.
No numbers on it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I need something else to do, you know. No,
You're gonna be working on those vehicles anyway.
that's true. Just like I'm gonna ship out my eBay orders anyway, so I might as well video it.
Thought about starting a 3D printer channel, but I don't need another channel to make content for.
Exactly. Everybody's going in all directions, you know. Just stick with one platform and one thing.
That's all I do.
Yep.
I've been on eBay for 14 years in this name, but I've been on eBay longer than that. I had another channel. I'm in another page.
Yeah.
Hey, some of my 3D printed stuff sold on eBay.
That's cool.
Ooh, that's bright.
I've been on YouTube for 55 years, according to the
55 years.
Yeah, you know, when you schedule it to drop the next day, you look at it, it says 55 years ago. I'm like, what kind of glitch is that?
You've had a good run, Chad. Hey, Alex.
I still know nothing about it.
Who else I see in there?
Your 50 years of experience hasn't taught you anything?
No. I know you're supposed to leave a comment and pin it now. I learn something new all the time, just like reselling on eBay. To motivate comments. They count too, you know. I'm done.
Done. Never done.
Well, you know, I'll move on to the next thing. Go change oil or something. Change my clothes and change some oil. I never will forget. Y'all want to hear a funny story?
Absolutely.
Always.
The lighting's bad in here.
We can hear it, even with bad lighting.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Highly intelligent he is. So about 25 years ago, I was doing construction with my brother, and we'd go to the hardware store, go inside and order some materials, get in the truck, and we back in the garage door around back, and they'd load it by hand. And my brother backed in a little too close, and the guy yelled and said, "No change oil today, no change oil, boss." Oh my goodness. I never forget that.
So, that one like this. Oh, those little 3 dots for sell similar at the top are so handy now that you know they're there.
They are. Well,
Missing the 6-inch. You ain't missing the 6-inch. Oh, I picked the wrong set.
Ha! Do it again, Chad. Do it again.
There you go.
How do you ship these, Corey?
I gotta go. See y'all.
See you,
buddy.
Wolfman. Take it easy, brother.
Bye bye.
I'd probably ship it in. I'd throw it in like a golf club box. I'd fold it like a triangle, throw it in one of those.
I put them in a poly bag.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. The last one I shipped out, I cut 2 pieces of wood and I put it in between some wood. It's saw blades.
I could wrap it in cardboard and throw it in one of those golf club boxes.
I don't have any of that stuff anymore.
Really?
No. Oh, I got something to show you, Corey. Look at this monster. Oh, I got this when I went to my pick.
Oh, geez. Is that a 1-inch?
Yeah.
Holy cow. That's a man's wrench.
Let me see how much it weighs. Brad, what's your guess on this?
Oh my gosh.
11 pounds.
I'm gonna say 13.6 pounds.
I'm going to say 18.
Oh, you're holding it, bro.
We changing tractor tires with that thing?
22.3.
Dadgummit, I was gonna say 22 to start. I swear to God, I was.
They're
Yeah.
asking if we
I
were
like
listing carry-out boots, would we clean them or just put the strap in the title? We would clean them. But we probably also wouldn't be listing area boots unless we got them really cheap.
I have a pair of
We do.
better too. Because somebody buys boots and doesn't wear them.
Alex would not clean them, but he's lazy.
You know, we got some cool guests that come in. You know that?
You're not talking about Alex.
No, I'm talking about Chris. Chris is such a cool guest, and Amy and Chad.
Yeah, we got a few good people in the community.
Yeah.
Thanks, Corey. You bet, Alex. Anytime.
Chris gets so mad. It's actually funny. I hope you guys all know. I'm tough on Chris because Chris needs the toughness. But I don't hate Chris. Just for the chat to know. I don't hate him. He gets all worked up. So, and I was in the back room for a while, but they didn't know I was there.
Alex, I gotta go through all my books that are stashed away and see if I can sell them yet. I did make another sale. Well, we made 3 more sales on Amazon for our books this month. Well, the last 30 days. Not this month. Get out of there. I gotta see if we can sell some of these good books yet. I've got a whole stash of really good books to send to Amazon. They just won't let me sell them. Let's see. Inventory. Requires approval. You bastards.
What?
Requires approval.
That's the irritating part of Amazon.
Oh, that's just one of them. Requires approval. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like all these books, and there's some good ones, but they all require approval. I still can't sell them. I just pulled a stack at random. They're all can't sell any yet. Are you
Maybe.
hitting apply on each? I don't think you can apply from the phone. Let me see. Oh, you can hit request from the phone. Do I need to do that? I hit request from the phone, or do I have to be on the computer to do that? I think the last time I tried, it told me I had to go to the computer. Let's see. I'll start over. Okay, requires approval, request approval. Oh, it says here, Alex. This is what it says. It actually says I can sell this book in used condition when I hit require or request, but I can't sell it in new condition. So maybe I actually can sell these. Maybe I'm just an idiot.
There's
That
that.
is a possibility. I might be able to package up a box for Amazon today. Wouldn't that be something?
I haven't sent in an Amazon box in a long time.
Alex might have just made me some money this week. See, we do have good people in here, Leroy.
But Leroy's not around to hear it.
No. Yes, he was one of those good people. I'll let you know if it goes through. It says it's still working on it. Oh, something's turning. Hey, I think it's actually going to let me add it to my inventory. Hold on. I got to find out how much it's worth. Ooh, doggy. That's a $24 book.
What'd you say? I didn't.
It's a $24 book. We'll take it. Good. I gotta flip through the pages, check to see if there's no money in there. Haven't found money in a book yet, have you? I'll take $1 of that. That's about all I'll get out of a $24 book, Alex.
I've found $1 in a book before. They are apparently using it as a bookmark.
My buddies do storage units, and they find money in clothing and books all the time.
I haven't found money in a book yet, but I always look. Well, there's one I can send in. Doggone. This might turn into a good day. I was just getting ready to tell you guys we had to get off here because I didn't like it anymore. Now I'm having fun.
You don't like us?
Oh, it's not you. It's just that Brad guy.
Brad's the second nicest guy I know.
Who's the first?
Chris.
Okay, this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different listings for this dang book. Let's see, which one is it? Not that, not that. None of them. Apparently, this one came from the Oxford Free Public Library. I didn't. I promise it was free. It says right on the tag.
Free Public Library.
That ain't even the right book. Type this thing in, I guess. Yeah, I could tell this one too. Man. It's like a $32 book. You're getting
Mike
better.
Medco, what's going on, sir?
Any insights on how to register for eBay Open this August? I tried to navigate through the eBay site and it was near impossible. Mike, I have no idea.
If you want to talk
You're
to
the
us,
meetup guy. You're supposed to know that.
if you want to talk to us while we work, you can come on, Mike.
Oh, you want to work while we talk? One of the two.
We need a new Amy.
We need a new Amy. Well, we had an Amy and a Chris and
I like the rotating.
are you paying attention to me?
The rotating talker. I like that.
The rotating talker. The chattalist. Like chat specialist. Let's not call them talkers. Let's call them
Conversationalist.
yes. I don't like calling them talkers. I don't like that.
Talkers.
Tomato.
Potato. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one. I can see it already. What the heck did I do? Well, I just gave something away for free.
What did you do?
I did these ball bearings because I had them listed before and they didn't sell, so I put them together. And they're expensive if you were to buy them. They probably cost you $40 a piece. I put a lot of them together. They sold for $5 on auction, and I put the shipping at $6. And it's at 8-pound box.
Ouch.
You know what you do? You take one in the chin and you keep on moving.
Yep. Not much
Yeah.
to do. Admiral Bill Halsey, A Naval Life. Let's see if we can sell that one. See if Admiral Bill is going to work with us here.
9, 6. This guy's gonna laugh all the way to the bank. 9, 6, 7. 9. 9.
Okay, that didn't work.
7. Somebody love me? What's wrong with this? There's no way. There's no way it's only telling me it's a $6 ship.
No, they want invoices for this one. Don't have it from Harvard University Press.
Maybe it's what size box is it, Leroy?
9, 6, 7.
Oh, it might be doing. It's probably figuring it cubic rate. So
9.
sometimes they can be pretty competitive.
It's 9 pounds.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like if it's a small box and it figures it cubic rate, it'll actually be cheaper.
It's only saying $9. It's only saying $9 and $9. It's only saying $6.90, and that's probably more. That's UPS.
Don't fight them, Leroy.
No. But if I drive across the city to save, how much am I saving if I drive across the city?
I didn't
I'm
think
not.
that was a textbook, Alex. It's like a autobiography for Admiral Bill, but it is Harvard Press, so apparently that qualifies. Sorry, Leroy, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, buddy. I'm used to it normally. There's another guy, all he does is cut me off.
I don't think he ever does it on purpose, though. I think he's on some kind of delay.
All right, let's see. Let's see how bad I did this one. Does eBay show you if you're in the negative when you sell something?
I don't know. I suppose they would if you were on the negative just through fees and stuff.
So I listed the item for auction. It sold for $5. It was $6 shipping. Sales tax was 33 cents. The total was $11.83. Shipping, it showed me the shipping. My order earnings was $1.13.
Well, you didn't lose.
Spectacular.
Oh, I lost. Those barons
Wow.
cost me a lot. Then people wonder why I do 50-cent bins at the flea market.
We don't wonder why. We know you're cheap.
No, I sell 50-cent items.
Oh. Let's see. What do we got on this one? Request. Why is it doing that? Stop looking. Oop, got another one. Whoop, whoop.
Another sale?
No, another book I can sell.
Oh,
I've got a whole pile of decent books under here. I'm liking this. I'm going to have to build a whole big box shipped to Amazon today. They must be starting to like me more. They're letting me sell a few. I probably could have sold these months ago. I just didn't know this until Alex just said it. I don't think Amazon's ever going to be a big part of my business, but it is nice to take these books and ship them out of your life and just let Amazon handle it.
if they sell, they sell.
If they sell, they sell. If they don't, they don't. Well, if they don't, eventually I'll end up either paying them to dispose of them or paying to ship them back. But that'll be a good long while yet. Damn it. Why? The right book? It is. Good way to lose money or get your banned on Amazon. Yeah. Textbooks. I've heard that most of the textbooks we found that were worth anything, we put on eBay anyway. I haven't even tried to send anything textbook wise. It's just like stuff like that bottom one, that Admiral one. I wouldn't even think of that as a textbook, but apparently it is. Oh, scan already. $15 book. Ain't much, but we'll send it in. It's a little one.
Where did you come into a rabbit hole, Corey?
Where did I what?
When did you fall into this rabbit hole?
I don't know. It's probably been almost a year ago.
No,
Well,
I'm saying right now I feel like you're in a rabbit hole.
With the books?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the problem is I bought up a whole bunch of decent books, and they are pretty decent books for the most part. And then with plans to sell them on Amazon, and then couldn't because I was gated in everything. I've sent in quite a few to Amazon. I got to check a few that I have in the house. Like I have a couple books in the house that are $200-$300 books that I can't sell on Amazon. And if I can't sell them for a decent price there, I'm just not going to sell them. They're vintage marketing books that are out of my personal collection.
All right. I'm gonna have to cut you guys short.
Well, I thought I was loved.
Yeah, well, we know where we stand, Leroy. It's all right.
Peace out, Leroy.
We ain't mad.
I'll listen to you guys on the drive. I gotta go eat, and I am done.
Go eat.
I gotta call my brother. Hold on, I'm going to stay on for a minute. I don't think he's gonna answer, but I think he's working today. Hey Frankie, I know you're busy. I just have a quick question I've been wanting to ask you for the last 2 days. Do you know if I read you ball bearing size for skateboards, would you know it? If I read you skateboard ball bearing size, would you know it? Z80S. Is that skateboard? Oh,
Some manga.
this is a NTN is the maker, and then it's Z809. Yeah, I got a ton of them. I probably have 100 of them. They came in when I bought that stuff this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, they totally look like that size. And I looked it up, and it does show it. I just didn't know if it does show. It will say like you can put skateboard bearing, and they say Z. Some of them now are Z, and there's like 2 Z's. I think it's like ZZ. No, they're all metal. They're really not worth much. I thought they were worth more than what they are. Yeah, like $1 or $2 a piece, if that. Yeah. Yeah, it's not much at all. I don't know if I should do skateboard or just list a skateboard and then do 8 of them. Was it only 8, right? Put skateboard wheels, 8 barons, and then just list them for like $7 with free shipping, or $8 with free shipping. And throw a couple extras in there, make it 10.
Hi, Leroy's brother.
Hey, there was brother. I think he muted his conversation.
Alex, I'm running into a bunch of these that I gotta. You go to scan them, and when you request the authorization to sell them, it wants to take you off site to sign into the actual Amazon thing separately, like on a browser. So I'm just setting them aside for now. Apparently, I can't get approval through the app on some of them. Whoops.
It's been a long time since I did Amazon. Seemed like the ones that are just restricted and like, you know, that you can't sell them as you can't sell new ones without getting ungated, but
Brad,
you can
look,
sell used. Huh? Oh, cool.
What do you
One
got?
of the little play cases.
it's not worth anything, but it's complete.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna sell it on the dollar auction.
Nice.
It's not worth anything, but it's not something I would probably list on eBay.
What's the dollar auction? Is that?
It's this.
Did she really just tell me to shut?
For the cool kids, Leroy, you're not a cool kid.
You hurt my feelings now. Now I'm gonna get mad and I'm not gonna call you tonight. I don't mean it like that.
How's Tickwitty doing?
Tickwitty.
I don't want to discuss business.
It's more fun when you stretch it out and call it Tickwitty instead of Tickwitty.
Cancel. Get out of there.
Can't discuss business.
No.
But yet you will ask about the dollar auction.
I will.
Just don't want to discuss my business. I didn't say I didn't want to discuss your business.
Yes.
Hold on.
I love it. Hey, Leroy.
Yes, sir.
Just a second. Just make a second.
Uh-oh. This might not be good, folks. This might not be good. He says, "Hey, Leroy," and then he jumps up.
Guess what I got some more of?
Oh.
So I will soon be sending you the one I'm going to give you your way.
So here's the deal. You can throw the lids away.
Okay.
To save weight.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to scoop out a few, however many I can fit in one of them bubble mailer boxes and shove them down in there and send them with that.
Yes. And just tell me what I owe you.
Alex, would you send the books with a messed up corner into Amazon, or would you just say no and not send it? It's not worth a lot. It's like a $14 book. I think I'm just going to toss it.
Can you still put pictures on your listing in Amazon?
I haven't been able to. Which is one of the nice things about Amazon. I don't have to.
Yeah. It was. I always like doing it on the used listings if there was just anything, you know.
Yep.
So I gotta tell you guys, you wanna know how cool my online auction guy is?
How cool.
He
How cool
he booked an escape room for Sunday and offered to bring all my stuff I buy up on Sunday for me.
Yeah, I like it. Nice.
You know, we used to call that back in the day.
What?
Preferential
You
treatment.
know, we used to call that back in the day.
What?
Kiss butt.
No, I'm a kiss butt.
No, not you, not you. The guy is a kiss butt.
Hey, I don't mind that. You got to get in good with your auction peeps.
How politically incorrect are we allowed to be on this podcast?
How politically incorrect can you get?
Well, it's not like hardcore. Some people would take offense, but I'm not meaning it in like a mean way.
I think you can say what you want. I'm
Well,
a big First Amendment guy.
Hold on, there's a disclaimer.
when Leroy called his brother earlier, like the first thing that popped in my mind was like when he said, "Hey," and he said his name. I was going to ask you, and then he asked him his question. But if I had a brother like that, I don't have a brother, but if I did, I'd call him and I would say something serious like, "Hey, I was going to ask you." Now I'd say, "How long you've been gay?"
He would have said to me, "You're talking to the wrong brother."
I'll just do that. I'll just do that to him like once a day for like ever.
He would have said, "Did you mean to call Dylan?" He would have told me I called the wrong brother.
I wouldn't dare put one of my and my brother's conversations live on YouTube because that would get way out of acceptable.
Because that's the kind of conversations me and my son have. You'll think something serious is coming, and then you just get totally taken out of left field by something like that, which is fun.
Purchase your shipping label.
Shipping label.
Oh my God. I don't think I'm going to get everything in one box. I think I have like 4 boxes of books I could ship in if they're all acceptable. Hi, Cracky. I like when days go like this. Learn something new, make a little money.
Dude, you're kind of making me want to like list on Amazon again.
I wouldn't go that far.
I made a killing on Amazon one Christmas. I found a couple of items that Dollar General had.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys have Dollar Generals there, but here they're literally like every 5 miles or so. I mean, they're just everywhere. And I would just get in the car and drive and just buy those 2 or 3 things I found. And they'd have about 6 or 7 of them at every Goodwill. I mean, not Goodwill, Dollar General.
This book is listed used for $136 on Amazon. It's insane.
What's the rank on it?
2.5 is the rank. E-score is 3. There's not a lot of them listed. Fun. Let's see. It says the used buy box. There's one listed used for $44. We're going to go right there at the buy box then. Gotta move it. Goodbye. Cookies.
Leroy, we got snacks.
Snacks?
Do you even know what it is?
McDonald's cookies.
That was great.
Okay, Brad, are we taking bets on how much do you think that book's worth?
All right, let me get where I can see it.
Let's see.
Let-
Lecture yoga dance.
18.
Let's see.
16.
I don't know yet. I'm gonna
Change my
scan.
mind.
Hmm. This one's tough because there's only one listed as used. I don't know if this is one that Alex would even list. Maybe he could tell us. There's one listed used at 125 and one new on FBA for 250, like 250.
I see. That's the thing about Amazon. It's like I've got a book up for like 100 and something, but it's literally like it's been in there for 4 years.
Yeah.
But mine was the cheapest.
There's none there.
There was like 5 of them listed, and mine was the cheapest. And it's just, it's like that eBay thing. You can list it for anything you freaking want to, but what's it really worth? But when the only listings up are like 100 and something dollars, you're like, well, I'll take a chance.
Did you check Keepa chart? I don't have Keepa. It says there's five listed new at 250 and one used at 121 is what Amazon is telling me.
Is there what was the rank on it?
Tell me what you would do, Alex. I'll give you the code. You can copy and paste it if you want. 978 154 304. No, I don't have Keepa to see what it sold for before. I wish I did. The problem is I could never get any books listed because I was gated and everything. But if I have, there's probably another 75 books down there yet. I might be able to list enough to actually make it worth trying. Let's see. I better request approval first to see if I even can sell it. Yep, it's approved. Congratulations. Now I just don't know what to list it for. Take a look when you get home. Dude! No, I appreciate it. I'm not sending anything in right now.
New old stock.
That's one of those that I scanned and probably got excited because it said $225, but you didn't have any other information, so it might have never sold. Okay, so I'm going to add it to the inventory here. Got 13 books getting ready to go in so far. Not bad. 13 more than I had yesterday. See, we've been going to sales left and right, and I'm not even scanning books anymore because I couldn't sell any of them. Now I might have to start scanning some books again. They had a free box of books at one garage sale, and I just walked right by it. I was like, nope, not taking it home. Oh, look, Brad, you can add on this used listing. It's letting me upload images if I want.
Good deal.
But I don't want. It's in good shape. The Jews and the Crusaders, the Hebrew Chronicles of the First and Second Crusades. Let's see what we got here. What was that?
Metabolic Sport dietary supplement.
Sold some supplements for $50.
Cha-ching.
That I paid $12 for.
Supper. You sold some supper?
Supplements.
Oh, supper.
I
I thought you said supper.
didn't pay attention with it out of the case.
I thought you sold some
Probably
dinner.
look. What's
Oh,
that, Leroy?
I was leaving a half hour ago.
That's all right. We tend to draw people in. We just keep you here. Like Hotel California. Check it anytime you like. You just never
You
leave.
never leave. I need to learn that one. The
What?
end
How to
solo.
leave? Or
No, the end solo on it.
oh, you guys are funny. I I'm sitting there. I just left to bust Chris's chops, and then you were like, "Oh, you're always on vacation." Oh, I never go on vacation. You're on your fourth vacation. It's
It was kind of funny when he just got off vacation a couple weeks ago. No, I've always wanted to sit down and just work through that guitar solo at the end of Hotel California, because it's got 2 parts and they're in harmony. And I've always wanted to do that and I never have. I got this lick I'm working on in Hot for Teacher. It's an odd little lick he does at the beginning.
Hey,
Been
man,
working-
I brought that guitar in and listed it. It's still in the back seat of the car.
there's a guy that he used to be big on YouTube. Not like he's just a nice guy. Do you know Bluegrass? Is it Blue? What's his name? His name is Anthony. And he would do on his YouTube channel. He would just play this guitar.
Really?
Yeah. I thought about if I ever do a channel. One of the things I don't do enough is I actually it's very therapeutic for me to actually pick up the guitar and play, but because I'm always working, I don't ever stop and do it. So I thought if I ever do a YouTube channel, maybe I could force myself to do like how Wolfman's got his joke of the day. If I could just do the name that tune, give them about 15 seconds of that at the end. See if I can stump the chat.
Be demonetized in a week.
Yeah, I think you can do that. You just can't. You can't play. You can't play their track.
Can't play eBay's track.
Well, you can't play the artist track.
Oh.
But
Books
you
suck.
can play you could play it, especially if you only do like a 10-20 second clip or something, I think. So
You can't play eBay's track. Is anybody even here anymore?
Yeah, there's like 11 people in there.
hey, 11 people. I'm glad
Thank
you're
you
here.
guys for working with us. We really appreciate you guys. And that's all I can say. Shoot.
Well, that's enough. I just want to sit here and list books all afternoon, but I can't because I got to edit today yet. They're doing that dang YouTube stuff, you know.
I'm sitting here cleaning ball bearings
Well, it's productive.
because I have like 200 of them.
Unlisted. I don't even know what to do with that. $42
gonna have to push you guys aside over here.
Oh, sure.
That's not nice.
We do.
I just came up with something in my head. My buddy Corey and my buddy Brad will be proud of me. How should I ask Google what uses these ball bearings? So I want to ask Google, I want to put in the ball bearing size and say, I know that they're good for skateboards, but I also want to see what else they're compatible with. How should I ask it?
Hold one up.
Huh?
Hold one up.
It's just a ball bearing.
Put in 3D printing bearings.
3D printing.
Did you test this?
Yeah, a lot of people in the 3D printing industry buy skateboard bearings like that for their projects. A lot.
I don't get it.
If they're making stuff that, just say they were making something like this, like our box cutter that has a bearing in it. They buy skateboard bearings and 3D print around them.
Oh, for like fidgets?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. And they do it a lot. Like they buy a lot of those for that. So put skateboard bearings for 3D printing and list a lot just like that.
3D printing barons.
Just put skateboard bearings for 3D printing.
Why do you have to say skateboard?
Because that's what they look for.
Okay. You know, it doesn't like the way I say barons.
Skateboard barons for 3D printer.
Now I just have to learn how to spell baron. Let's see, I can do it over here.
What, Trace? I tested it.
It doesn't like it. It doesn't like me to spell baron.
It's still hooked up here if you want to.
Why don't you like my baron? Oh no. Bearing. It's bearing. Bear.
Bear. Like
BEARING.
bearing. What did I just do? I don't know if it's actually plugged in anymore.
I'll plug it in.
That's hilarious. How the heck did you guys know that, Corey?
Because I started 3D printing. I'll tell you what, this little box sizer gadget that we make, this thing was an absolute lifesaver this week. Just for today's packing. Like everything had to be a weird size box.
Oh.
I love that thing. If I never sell one, I don't even care. Like I love having that thing in the shop. Come on, phone. I think that did not want to play nice. Let's see. We'll just try again. There it goes. Oh, I hate waiting on the internet. Spoiled. Welcome back, Brad.
Hola.
Shoot, we've been going about 3 hours now, haven't we? Close to it.
Oh yeah.
Not so bad when Chris ain't here. I'm just kidding.
Seems like much longer when Chris is here.
Did you
It
like
seems,
it?
seems like an eternity, doesn't it?
We love you, Chris. We hope you fall in the water. I mean, catch a big fish.
Hope you catch a bunch of shell crackers, whatever the heck that is.
I don't know what a shell cracker is. I know what a catfish is.
Yeah, I have no idea what a shell cracker is. Plus, I let me ask it here: if anybody with any fishing experience, Chris calls them crappie. I've always heard them referred to as crappie.
I've always heard them called crappie. Well,
Every-
I've heard people call them crappie, but they were kidding.
Yeah, like every fisherman I've ever known around here calls them crappie. I
Mike,
know what
yes,
they were.
we're selling the box resizers, Mike. I thought you bought one.
No, I think he just bought the one thingy.
Yeah, we have those and UPS rollers on our website.
Did you 3D print that?
Yep.
Is it pretty sturdy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really sturdy. I used the heck out of that.
Can you make one with like a 24-inch shaft on it?
Why?
Because when I do bigger boxes, like the longest they are is a foot.
Mhm.
And like when you're doing a bigger box, sometimes like a really big box, you need one longer.
That's the
I'd
nice
like-
thing about this one.
I'd like to have one longer.
You're talking about these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like this one better, because this is made for the inside of the box. So it's got
Oh,
the foot
okay.
it's set on the bottom of the box, and you could go up the box 8 inches.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
Yeah,
this is for
hadn't
the
even seen it.
inside of the box.
That's cool.
When you take a box that's square and you need to make it rectangle, and you got to score that line like 2 inches from the wall on the inside,
Yeah.
that rides along the inside of the box.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah. Cool. No, that's cool.
Or if you want to trade some box resizes for some bubble mailers, I'll mail you some.
Oh yeah, got some, huh?
You get some from Kevin.
No, those are like $86 a box.
$32.
Those are like $86 a box.
Kevin doesn't even know where they came from or the story behind them. He just knows they're on his back porch.
Mhm. Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Come on now. This one book, I'll tell you, Amazon doesn't want to play anymore. There it goes.
What's for supper, Leroy?
I don't know, but I'm starving.
I could fax you a cookie.
Can you 3D print me a cookie?
I could. I won't.
Dude, I bet they're gonna have some way to 3D print some food here before long.
Oh yeah.
Well, they make 3D printers to do cake decorating now.
Not
Just a
surprised.
moment. Just a moment, Dan.
I'm not surprised.
I'm stacking these. Getting a pretty good sized box going here. I had no expectation of getting on here with you fellas and having a productive day, but it has been.
Oh, I've been pushing, boy. I appreciate you guys having a great time.
We're going to end up listing like $500 on eBay and $500 on Amazon today. And that is a good day.
Today was a good day. People laugh at me for what I'm doing right now, Corey. I'll literally sit. So I'm sitting here and I'm bagging ball bearings, and I'm doing 12 in a bag, right?
Mhm.
And so far I got 5 bags so far, and I'll do that for an hour, and then I list them, and they'll sell. So
Now, Leroy, I'd say I'll send you one of the. You send me a bag of those ball bearings. I'll send you one of these box sizers. We'll just swap. But I
the
don't know.
easiest way for me to send anything is I gotta buy. No, yeah. So buy a package off me, and then I'll do that. I'll give you extra. You know that. That's the easiest way for me to do it.
I'd send you a box sizer, but I don't know if you'd use it. Everything you ship goes in a poly.
Yeah, I have one somewhere around here. Does it have your name on it?
No, but I can put my name on it.
Where's my?
An encyclopedia. No, those don't have. The rollers have Grams of Pops logo on the side, but the
Yeah,
box sizers don't.
I could use another roller. I have one. I made one myself. Where's my? What I just do with the? There's no way. I had a brand new sleeve, and I said, "Oh, I'll just use these every once in a while." I'm talking to myself. I'm like, I'll use these every once in a while.
3107 for the buy box. 3107 for the buy box.
Corey, I got these sleeves. Look, they come 50 in a roll, and I got a box that has about 9 of them in it.
Yeah, I think you'll sell those.
Yeah.
Because they do. You're exactly right. They make fidget spinners and all kinds of weird crap out of them 3D printing. I'll tell you what, if you get those little magnets, the little round magnets, the silver ones, they buy boxes of those too.
Oh, really?
Get out of here, Amazon.
Where's the? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Yeah, I love multi-quantity stuff like that, Leroy. Buying those in bulk and splitting them up for multi-quantity is a great idea.
I got them in all that stuff that I got.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I found
It's a process, like this part of it, you know what I mean? But then when you
Take that long.
I'll do like an hour's worth of them until I get bored.
Oop, that has something in it. Faith Baptist Fellowship, David Moe. Anybody know Dave? Where's that from? Oh, he's from Sioux Falls. I might be able to find Dave. I got his book.
Dave, here's your book. Dave.
be more careful with it next time, Dave.
Misplaced it. Probably at his own garage sale.
If you don't care anymore about a book, then just put it in a yard sale.
Just willy-nilly letting it go.
You don't deserve that book, Dave.
Going
Yeah.
down, Dave. For $8.97.
You suck.
Dave, don't let us find out. You find where you are, Dave.
Yeah, you suck, Dave.
Yeah, Dave. You treat books like that, Dave? Is that the way you treat books, dude? That's disrespectful.
I got Leroy's book coming up next.
Oh God.
Probably came from Leroy's garage sale. The Spanish version of Britney Spears' autobiography.
Oh yeah, yep.
I love her.
There, is that yours?
That's mine. You were right, buddy. Thank you for finding it.
And it is in Spanish. I can't read any of it.
Oh.
What's your favorite era of Britney Spears, Leroy? Schoolgirl Britney, shaved hair Britney, American Idol Britney.
When I was growing up, she was the schoolgirl Britney, so I would guess I'd say the schoolgirl Britney. I never was a big fan, but
Well, I can say I was never a fan. So
I heard you singing "Oops, I Did It Again."
oops, I did it again.
Yeah, not a fan. Listen to you. Nailed it.
Sound like a chipmunk. Oops, I did it again. That's all I know.
That's all you need to know.
didn't her baby daddy end up rich because he played her?
For some, see, like that's how embedded in culture things are. His name is Kevin Federline.
Yes.
I have no idea how I remember that, but that's stuck in my head. When he like a dancer or something.
Yeah. Once they hit, I just sold those saw blades that I showed you earlier, Corey.
Yeah.
Once something in your quantity hits, it keeps feeding itself. It just keeps feeding itself. Once you get that one hit, that's it. It just keeps going.
It does, dude. So one of the things that I sell is it's just a little cheap thing, but is you know that game Mousetrap?
Fighting or so. Yeah, the game Mousetrap.
Yeah, I have a listing with all those parts because I can find them at yard sales like super cheap. And that listing has sold over and over and over and over.
Really? All of that.
I have it set up so there's a flat rate shipping regardless of how many pieces you buy.
Yeah.
So it ensures I'm making money off it just immediately off of the sale. It's not much, but it's usually in the neighborhood of $350 or so.
These ball bearings I'm listing 12 at a time. I'm listing them for $24 free shipping.
It's a little more expensive than Mousetrap parts.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll do it forever, but it's still one of the like little things I actually kind of enjoy doing.
I keep losing these tubes. It's the funniest thing. Look, here's another one, Corey.
Nice.
But I've sold hundreds of dollars out of that thing, so it's kind of hard to stop. And I sell them every week, seems like.
Hey, don't tell Chris I'm selling ball bearings because then he'll start selling ball bearings.
No, he won't. He won't list them. Poor Chris. He gets so much crap. That's all right, though. That's how he knows we love him.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, somewhere somebody's talking about him right now. Somebody say the sweetest sound to Chris, and that's Chris's name.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh,
He hates it when I say things like that, but
that's all right.
I tried to tell him that That's just most people's favorite sound is the sound of someone saying their name. Not mine particularly. Somebody says my name, it means I got more work to do.
Oh, I don't know if I can get under there. That's a long way down there. I got a lot of books to scan. We ain't even close. Means I'll have to come back out here tonight after I edit my video and try to build a few Amazon boxes.
What about the chat? Have you got something that you probably technically shouldn't sell, but it still brings you some kind of enjoyment, so you sell it?
There's a chat.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. I think Teresa has those kind of things. I really don't. Like, it's all business for me. I have things I shouldn't buy, but I don't necessarily sell them.
I enjoy it for the moment.
Elon Musk says he saw the Diddy tapes.
Oh no, dirty bird.
Said
I
it
don't
was
know if I'd want to see the Diddy tapes.
maybe it'd be a close up and you wouldn't know what you were looking at.
Oh, I think you have a pretty good idea.
Not sure what I'm looking at there, but golly.
You'll always
Why can't Diddy and R. Kelly do an album together?
They probably will be able to shortly.
Call it freak off, because that's what it would be. Nah, man, I can be freakier than you. Watch this. Watch this. Hold up. Watch this. I got you. Watch this.
Oh, God.
That's what they call the. Watch this.
You might want to stand back on this one. If R. Kelly's around, you probably do need to stand back.
I don't think either one of them are any different than each other, to be honest.
Probably not. I don't know. Why is it? Let's talk about this. Why is it when you get money, you just turn freaky?
I think it just makes you more of who you are. I don't think it changes you at all.
Maybe just being like normal doesn't do it for you anymore.
No. Man. Oh.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum.
Makes you more of who you already are. I don't think it changes anything. It just lets you afford to be that kind of reject.
Maybe. What I don't understand is like the big time businessmen, like musicians and people of that nature. It's kind of
They're bred into it.
it's a seedier industry at times anyway. And it kind of lends itself to debauchery and just by the content you're talking about. But what I don't understand is like, to be a big time businessman, you have to be driven to a certain extent. And it seems like every businessman I've known is just too busy to be doing stupid stuff, and they're too driven and too all of that. I don't know. At some point, do you have enough money? You just you lose your drive to do whatever, and it redirects.
Sometimes too much money is a thing.
Yeah.
They think they're invincible.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like what would be your rich thing? My rich thing would probably be like if I was like a billionaire, I could afford all the different kinds of Hershey chocolate. I wouldn't have to pick between the Hershey's bar or the Hershey's Kisses or whatever. I just get one of each or 100 of each. Yeah, buffet.
I would find the people that I don't mind spending time with, which is a very small group of people, and I would buy their time back so they had more time to spend with me.
Oh, that's cool.
That would be my thing if I was rich.
That's called having a posse.
Yes.
And then that's when you get in trouble because your posse gets up to some weird stuff, man.
Just a group of 12 no rules guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a Country Club of Lincoln annual meeting thing here for John and Barbara. So I am finding a few things in the books. There's an email in here. I should RSVP. It's 2007, but they might still hold a spot.
Brad, how was Mother's Day for church?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I didn't get to stick around afterwards because we were having to rush out to go meet our granddaughter before she went off and say bye to her.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Everybody, so I didn't get to stick around and really chat much when it was over. But it was nice. We gave away a bunch of some kind of lilies or something. I let
Yeah.
somebody else pick them out, but they were pretty, all different colors.
Now, are you allowed to say how much that cost the church?
I haven't even seen the tickets yet, but it's usually several $100s.
Yeah.
We try to get one for all of our ladies that volunteer and do stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get some just to give away to everybody. That's probably I said a couple hundred. That's probably, well, they're pretty big. They're probably $20 a piece.
Oof.
So yeah, probably a couple hundred.
Good Lord, come on. 0 -0.
A little appreciation goes a long way, though.
Yeah.
These people give all year long, so
Yeah. Yep.
Huh. Wilderness of Mirror.
Corey, I think I'm going to push all these ball bearings out today.
You gonna do what? Push all the bearings?
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm on my last sleeve. That's it. I got about 12 boxes of 12. 12 bags of 12.
$92. No way. Well, then we got some stuff done today. This is a
Yeah.
good
They said because Chris wasn't here.
working.
They said because Chris wasn't here, we got stuff done.
We'll take it.
yeah. Alex said earlier when he gets home, he needs to list some books on Amazon. Inspired Alex too.
What's up, Lisa?
Well, Alex is the one that helped me get into book selling. I had to call him and figure out how to even do the stuff. So he helped me figure out at a very elementary level how to even begin, which was enough information to get me going. So I appreciate Alex for all the frustration I've had over the last few months.
You sell just books on Amazon, or
Yeah, just books.
yeah?
I tried selling Corey, but nobody wanted him.
How much is he? I might be interested.
And
Well,
plus shipping.
there's somebody out there, Teresa, that if they got rich, they would buy Corey back.
They would. I have a friend somewhere.
Corey, what would you do if Chris ended up buying you?
Oh wow, that's a great question. He hadn't thought of that.
I would probably do the same thing I did in my last 3 9-to-5 jobs.
Quit.
No, but I would make every attempt to make them think I was the most worthless human so that they would fire me.
Yeah.
No, I never did that. I was a fantastic employee right until the very second that I was not, and then I was the worst employee. But let me get bored just for a minute, and it's all
Forget
down.
about it. Yeah, I'm good till I lay down. Don't make me lay down. If I lay down, you're in trouble.
Oh, I'm just if I could be learning something about the job or the business I'm doing, I'm good. And like I'm a very motivated employee, but the moment I have to start getting bored or like just push a button every day, this is your job, shut up and do it. Like I can't
Yeah.
do I never could.
Yep. If I'm working my tail off for you and you tell me that I'm not, and I know that I am, I'll shut down.
Yep. Anyway, one of my last jobs, we had this. I guess he was like an office manager, so technically he would have been, yeah, technically he would have been basically one step ahead of me. I was the IT department manager. He was the office manager. And I found out during that job that I was doing things and he was telling the owner of the company that he was doing them and he was getting very large bonuses for doing it.
Ooh.
And I didn't find out till later. And of course, he would never fess it up to the boss. I did. I told her. But that kind of stuff drives me out quick too. I never asked for credit, but if I find out you're taking credit for something I did, then I'm mad.
Yeah.
Especially when you're getting paid for it.
Corey, I'm going to have 20 of these bags before I'm done.
Good.
20 times 20.
We're just trucking right along here. Great work along video. I have you all in the background while working right now. Thank you, Major.
It's accountability.
Thank
We're
you,
accountability buddies.
Tell your friends. Tell your friends.
Let's see what we got here. Got 33 books listed already. cranking them out.
I was at 500 before I started playing with these barons. And they're just going to be one listing.
One multi-quantity, super profitable listing.
It's like the day I listed those blades, Corey. I was like, oh, they're never going to sell. Now they sell $25 a pop. No, there's people that are trying to get $25 for one blade. I'm doing one blade for $25. I'm doing 3 blades for $25, but they're selling.
Yep. As long as they're moving. $34. That is one thing I like about Amazon. You just find the other guy's listing and hit duplicate, or not even duplicate. You just add on to it. It just adds more quantity. This thing is so easy over there. Now, the process to actually take all these listings, create a box, mail it in, do the labels, because I have to go and print a label.
Yeah, label them. Yeah.
Every one. That's a little kludgy. Like, it's not user-friendly. For me, anyway. I think Alex has a different process, but he uses software for it. I'm just doing it through the Amazon tools they give you, which is not, they're not friendly. Like, at all.
Well, let's see. I don't know if I have any left. I don't know if I'm going to make another set. I'm not. Here's 12. I need to make 12 more. It'd be nice if I could make 12. Now, Corey, you list the item, right? And then say you got a quantity of 15. Do you keep a couple back in case somebody says it got lost, or
Usually do.
I do.
Yeah, we usually do. If they're that kind of quantity.
I'll probably list 18 and I'll still have the 20, but the other 2 I'll just put it in the bin.
Yep.
And so if somebody says, "Oh, I lost it" or whatever, I just ship it to them.
Yep. We did the same thing. We had a bunch of new in the pack LED trailer lights in different colors. We left a few in the box or in the tote with them. Until you get down to the end, then you go list those.
Yep. But just until, it's always good to just list 10 of them, or whatever.
Yep.
At least keep 10% back. So if you list 20, you keep 1 back.
Condition. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites dust. Hey, I can sell that one. I didn't even need approval.
Machine guns ready to go. Get ready. That's fine. How do you know where's the bullets? Rip. Let's go. I gotta get you too.
Look out. You know too many of the words. I'd have to hook up to read the words. I don't know all the words. That's a cool book. New Habitat for America's Mysterious Birds, a conservation or a construction guide. Dude's building like life-size birdhouses. Life-size, like human-sized birdhouses.
I was gonna say like life size for birds.
Not life-size.
I'm actually on a different tab, so I didn't see what you were holding up.
He just got diagrams and stuff for building like people-sized birdhouses. I guess there's a book for everyone out there. And it's a $31 book. You get that stuck in your head.
Yeah, I do. Another one bites this. No, that's this. This.
Oh, come on. $12.50. $12.50. Acceptable. Okay.
It was exactly 20, Corey. Exactly 20.
Wiring Simplified. Look at these old books. Park Publishing Inc.
I'd be interested to see.
Even the pages are like yellow.
Is it wiring for something specifically?
Well, let's see. We got they're from oh no, wait, there's okay, no, it's just Wiring Simplified by H.P. Richards. So we got that one.
Like residential wiring?
I think so, yes. Well, it's got a guy on a ladder wiring a ceiling light, so I'm guessing so.
Okay.
And then we got these 4 books. They're all old Radio Shack books.
Cool.
So those are cool. But I don't think there's any listings on Amazon for those.
What about a group of them on eBay?
And we got a Build Your Own Robot.
Those Radio Shack books look like something somebody would want.
Yeah, I think I might lock those up and put them on eBay. That looks like a good lot.
And if eBay doesn't want them, next stop, dollar auction.
Dollar auction. Buy a shipping label for the dollarauction.com. We need Chad to make us a jingle.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think this might be a textbook, but I'm not sure. It's a legal book.
None of these do financing.
3D printing.
They don't do financing. You have to apply for this credit card.
Hi, Tanya. Hi, Tanya.
They're all eBay.
Hi, Tanya.
I'll say it.
Hey guys.
Hi, Tanya.
Who do I hear?
Tanya,
She's in
come on, sneak in here.
Hi, Tanya.
Hey. Are you working as hard as I am?
No, I've been at the dentist office with our middle child.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
I didn't work this morning though.
Well, Brad has been acting like he's working, but he's not.
I think that's it.
Not true.
That's not true.
Not true. Nasty rumor.
This is the working channel today, boy.
It is. Probably not very good YouTube because it's pretty quiet, but
No. Good background music.
it keeps us working, so it's accomplishing something.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take it. I think I just hit book number 40 with Sammy Hagar's cooking book.
Wait. What was that?
It's a cooking and partying handbook by Sammy Hagar.
How about that?
Right?
What's that? Have you scanned it yet?
Yep.
What was it worth? $6?
About 9.
Okay.
So big money, big money. But it looks like it sells fairly quickly, so I'm gonna send it in.
The shipping label.
I liked Van Hagar.
Oh, nope, not that one. Can't sell a work of art. Seeing your marriage as a work of art. Letters to my daughter, the art of being a wife. Huh. And we got another cook type book, Joshua Weissman. Texture over taste. Interesting. Looks like a book full of carbs. It's all breads and donuts and stuff. My kind of book.
Corey, it was a beat up toolbox, and in one of the drawers, that's where all those ball bearings came from.
Really?
Yep.
See, most people wouldn't have grabbed those either. They walked away.
I get the whole box. It was that whole lot that I got, but it was all. But I as soon as I saw them, I put them aside.
How much are you listing each small lot for?
$24
Times what?
20.
20 lots?
Don't say it. I haven't done the math yet because I don't know. I'd have to add it. But don't tell me yet.
Well, the math comes out pretty good, Leroy.
Don't tell me. I think I know what it is, but don't tell me, please.
Oh, I like that math.
And what I'm doing, Corey, is I'm switching the listing. So I did 10, one picture. I'm going to change a little bit in the second one, but it's all the same number.
That'll work.
It's a 32.99% interest rate. Yeah.
3D printing.
Great interest rate.
That's crazy. You won't never get that paid off. Be like that. I'm gonna talk to Atlanta.
Yeah, Leroy, $42 sitting on the shelf back there.
Nice.
To wait to do their surgeries to do physically. So I think that's where Kisha's down to, and they're financing hers. So.
That's good. That's good, Corey.
Making it where you can't get your teeth fixed.
That's good, Corey.
I like it.
We bought this. Is this a for it's one of our regular
3D printing.
Oh yeah, this is repeat. Yeah. Let me customize.
I like Dana's voice. Her voice is so soft. She's like, so I just want to tell you, Brad, that I love you, Brad. And then when she gets mad at him, it's a different story.
Dude, she's got the kind of voice she can't holler.
Yay. Oh.
She can't holler.
I like when my wife tries to get mad at me.
I do not.
Yeah, Teresa sounds like she could holler.
Oh, yes.
Teresa's whisper is a holler. She'll say good morning, and you think you're in a fist fight.
Good morning.
What are you so upset about? I'm not. I just said good morning. See? Exactly.
Same by it honest. Her sisters are that way too. They're all their volume switch got broken off at 11.
No, it got broken off at birth.
Oh, you guys are funny. Come on. What? What's missing, buddy?
Yeah, what kind of
box down there?
kind of hook up?
We might get through all these boxes. We might.
All right, Corey. I'm gonna calculate that number there.
Anna still working for Anna too?
Yeah, she's got one. Yeah. But they don't have a surgeon that comes in, just Anna's office does.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, I'm not taking advantage of
Not bad, huh?
That pushed me up to 1,000.
Yep.
They come in to see what she does. She wanted me. She told me I should come up there to get mine.
Well, some people wouldn't take time to mess around with that kind of stuff, Corey.
I didn't want.
They wouldn't.
The one in Manchester.
It took me like 2 hours, but I'll make $400 in 2 hours.
We was canned because the little boy.
Every month, yes, I'll sell a couple. I'll sell a couple. I'll sell a couple. I'll sell a couple.
Here we got.
There,
You into tech books?
That's still the fiftieth thing ever. Your mom showing up.
The basics of packing.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I'm telling you, I bought a little 16-year-old for breaking up with herself.
Oh.
And if my mama showed up to try to do something on my behalf,
Let's see where this one lands.
I'd be so mad at her.
What's funny is Boston is camp to them. It's like a third cousin or something. But they don't like that side of the family. So as soon as he realized Aubrey was free.
Brad's a guitar guy. Brad, I got a question for you.
Sure.
Look at this little bag I found. It's probably not worth nothing, but it's cool. I got this piece.
Yeah, it's a bridge piece. Yeah.
And then I got
Tail
this.
piece, bridge tail piece. Yeah, you got some of the frets. That's like for an old acoustic guitar, looks like.
It's old. Yeah, it's old.
Yeah.
I'll still list them. I'll list it for $10. You know what I'll put on it? Arts and crafts. Right? You smiled as soon as I said that.
Somebody will use it.
Yep. All right, guys, I'm leaving now.
You leaving now?
Yep.
What kind of friend does that?
A friend that was supposed to leave an hour and a half ago.
Well played. Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna list the last stack of my books here, I think, and then I'm gonna go this. Oh, I thought she was talking to me. She's over here talking on the phone. She goes, really?
She's whispering.
Yeah, I know. Teresa, the super quiet one. All right, well, we'll hop off here. We made a good run today.
Yeah. Hope everybody got a lot done.
I appreciate anybody that stuck in there with us today. It was a long one.
Yeah. I hope if there's anybody left in here, how many listens do you guys think you did? Just real quick.
I know I did over 50.
I don't know how many I did, but because I listed between the two shows. So
Technically, I did one. Then I did cross post a bunch of stuff. I made you some new inventory.
well, it doesn't matter. Okay. Bye everybody.
Peace.
Leroy. See you guys.
Later, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
It's a hot out.